Today's episode of The Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown is brought to you by Jeanette McKenzie, Realtor at Forest Hill Signature, Jewelry Forever at jewelryforever.ca, and Beautified by Romina. Enjoy the show.
Broadcasting live from Glenmore Record Studios in Toronto, this is The Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown, your Sunday morning talk show with interesting guests, live musical performances, and the most fun you can fit in your coffee cup. Hosted by Scott Dion Brown and Regine Alaina, this is The Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown.
Na 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 na. Ba 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 ba. Hear that?
Yeah. There's echo.
I started it with some reverb. I started to kick it off. It's nice, eh?
Ooh.
Okay, I don't think so.
Oh.
There you go.
Ooh. Oh. The sit down.
Hi. Hi, everybody. Welcome to episode 344. I'll start first. Episode 344 of The Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown and Regine Alaina. I am your host, the one, the only, Scott Dion Brown. But I am not joined. Well, actually, we are. Because she is in the live chat. There she is.
Live chat.
But the one, the only, Regine Alaina is away, but she'll be back. But hi, Regine. Hello in the chat. Happy New Year. Good morning. First episode of 2026.
Yay!
And
Ooh.
Yeah, it is. It's like this is a new beginning.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Glad to be here.
Yes. So our guest today, I bring her in right away because you guys already see her. We have a C Rosnuk in the chat.
Oh.
She says Happy New Year.
Hi, Mom.
Morning.
That's my mom.
So everyone, please give a welcome to our new guest. She is no stranger to the show. You've been on, is this 4 times now?
Yeah, I think it's 4 times. 4 times. First time at the new location. So.
Yes. You've been to every location.
Mm-hmm. Yes, I have. Mm-hmm.
Not everybody can say that.
I know. I'm proud of that. You know. You should get a plaque.
You should get a plaque. Our guest today, she's been on many times, and she is the Miss Chinatown Global Canada 2026?
5. Going into, 2025? Yeah, 2025.
Miss Chinatown Global Canada. The one, the only, Tyra Rosnuk.
Yay!
Hello.
Happy New Year, everyone.
Welcome to the show.
Thank you. It's good to be here.
So, you've been on the show, many times, and this is your first time in the new studio, but this is not your first time at the studio.
No, I've been to the studio a lot. Been here when it wasn't even when we were just checking it out.
That's true.
Yeah, got to see the real estate exploration of it.
You saw it when it was literally just a warehouse.
Yeah.
An idea.
Yeah, a concept. Not even sure if this one was going to be the one.
Correct. Yeah, there was a few ones in the running at that time. I think we made the right choice, though.
Yeah, I think so. 2 bathrooms.
Even this lobby.
The lobby's really nice.
I remember looking at another couple units that there wasn't when you walk in, you're just in.
You're in the warehouse.
Yeah.
Already. No lobby. Or if it was a lobby, it was a tiny hallway.
Yeah.
And then maybe a side room that would probably be maybe your office.
Yep.
But then, boom, warehouse.
So even the idea of what we're doing right now, the fact that this space, which is for rent, by the way, this space, we are sitting in the podcast studio part. Mm-hmm. That wouldn't have been an option.
No, it probably would have been a corner or section of the warehouse.
Yes.
So
it's good. Basically, so Tyra and I, we've worked together on a lot of projects. Forget Me Not, the film. Mm-hmm. You were the
first assistant director
and sound engineer on that project.
Yes.
In fact, we might as well show people, because if you want to see that film, it is screening right here in this very location, January 31st, 7 p.m.
Ooh.
Yeah, tickets are $30, $20 for children 12 and under. It's a screening and pajama party. So children can bring sleeping bags, pillows, and blankets. And also, it's not just a film screening. There's going to be some live musical performances as well.
Ooh, fancy.
Yeah, so it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. But yeah, so Tyra was involved in that. You were involved in that. And also, like, in this place, so for example, like this green wall.
Oh, yes.
You picked that color.
I did pick this color.
Yeah.
I like green.
Forest green.
Yeah, like a forest green or sage greens, matcha greens. More like earthy tones. Not too in your face.
It works.
Yeah, I think it works.
So like I said, this is your first time on the show in this venue, but not your first time at the venue, but even close.
Yeah.
But welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Thanks. Yeah, this is, I don't know. Actually, it works to have you as the first guest of the new year, because I feel like this new year, it's like it's new beginnings.
New beginnings.
A lot of things coming this year.
Yes, for sure. Yeah. I don't know. It's good to be here, and then also, like, it's nice to be like in a place that's already like pretty familiar, and now it's like it's Scott's place.
It's really like it's cool to see it how, like, because like you said, well, you saw it, like it was just a warehouse.
Yeah.
And then this space we're in was like an office space, but it was an ugly office space.
Yeah, well, the floors were carpet. Floors were carpet. Ugly. And then
walls were, I think, white, right?
Walls were white. There was none of this was it trim?
Trim, yeah.
No trim detailing. I don't even know if they can see that, but no trim detailing.
Like it wasn't a place that I think had been put together with much thought for like the aesthetic.
No, it was more for like storage.
Yeah.
And stuff. But now we got decorated bathrooms. We got the Gatsby bathroom, and we got the Coca-Cola bathroom.
That's right. Yes, the bathrooms have decorative themes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Not intentional.
Yes, but it kind of came out that way.
Kind of came out that way.
But yeah, it has been cool to see like transform. And then like, because I'm always working on little things, it's like, I don't know, like every now and again, you know, like I just recently posted photos of this studio to show people that it can be rented. Because anybody can, you can rent this space to do your podcast. This screen can say anything. It doesn't have to say the sit down on it.
Doesn't have to be
whatever you want.
Changeable.
It is completely customizable. This guy doesn't have to sit here.
Yeah, you can do whatever you want.
Yeah. But I posted pictures of it, right? And like those are the first pictures where, because like, when we first started doing the show, even in this space, it's like not all the baseboards were done when we started.
No.
Like, even this lamp. In fact, that lamp behind you.
Yeah.
This is the first episode with that lamp in it.
Yes, very pretty.
Yeah. Now I bought that lamp a long time ago, but I finally got it hung from the ceiling.
Village.
That's right. Love Valley Village. Thrifting is the best. But it's just been like this whole journey of like seeing it slowly become like this finished thing.
Yeah. And it just keeps growing. And it's like more gets added. Like every time I come back, there's something new.
Yes.
There's always something new. Always something for Scott to show me. It's like, oh, look what I added. So like today, that's the lamp.
Hung something in the washroom.
Hung something in the washroom.
It's just details are going in.
Yeah, hung up my mom's old diner painting.
I think
Picture. I know there's multiple, so it's a print.
I think it's a print, but I think it's a print of a painting.
Yeah, and it's been in the storage for however long. So now it sees the light of day.
That's right.
It sees you in the washroom.
That's right.
But it looks good in there. It matches.
Yeah, it works with the vibe exactly.
Yeah.
It's so yeah, it's coming together, and so anyway, it's good to have you here as the first guest of the new year.
Yay!
See, Rosnuk says, "Yay!"
Yay!
There you go. But anyway, the first thing I want to ask you about, I guess we should talk about, is, as you guys saw in the title, she is the description, I guess, the Miss Chinatown Global Canada. Because you have an international pageant coming up.
Mm-hmm. in
Manila, Philippines.
Philippines.
All right, so tell us about that.
Super excited for that. So I will be leaving soon, actually. I'll be leaving in January 18th. I'm leaving. I'm going to be stopping by in Hong Kong for a couple of days
That's
to
cool.
meet up with family, also get adjusted to the time zone because it's flipped.
Yeah.
And then on the 22nd, I'm going to be leaving to Manila. And I'll be there till the 12th because the coronation is on the 10th. So, and then, yeah. But if I win, we'll be there even longer. So.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because they have like a parade happening, I believe, on the 17th for the winners. So yeah, so that's pretty exciting. So I'm excited to go. There's a lot of people because it's a Mr. and Miss. So we'll have even the guys there too. So which is pretty interesting to see. And so everyone has some sort of Chinese descent. So
That's the what's it called? Rule or like
yeah, so like everyone
criteria.
has so either like fully or like mixed. So we're seeing a lot of people that are, you know, also like, well, like us. So
mixes.
mixes. So which is really cool, the diversity. So there's a lot of people coming around from all over the place. So it's really exciting to see. But yeah, so I'm pretty excited. It's going to be a long flight. It's going to be a long while because I'm there for like 3 weeks. 3 weeks, almost.
It's a nice long time.
It's a long time. So
Yeah.
So I gotta pack that suitcase.
And you have to like bring, because you're bringing like outfits and stuff.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a big suitcase.
Yeah, it's gonna be a big suitcase because I do know that they are sponsoring a lot of outfits.
Okay.
But there still is all of the wardrobe. That's like sponsorships for the actual coronation night and maybe a couple special nights here and there. But for the rest of the month, I need clothes. So
I mean, yeah.
Clothes and makeup and earrings and
It's like almost a month you're there.
yeah. So I gotta pack you know, shoes, and I think they're taking us to like a resort or something too. So you kind of have to like get some resort clothing in there too, and there's your arrival outfit as well, different fitness outfits as well for like training time frames and stuff like that. And so and you know how heavy shoes are and how many I can probably pack because I like my shoes. So so it's gonna be a heavy suitcase, but that's fine. I think we got 2 check-in luggages, so I should be okay.
Should work. Do you think you'll like buy souvenirs and stuff?
Yeah, I want to buy some souvenirs, so I'm going to be there actually a little bit earlier. So since I'm going to Manila for the 22nd, I believe all the other candidates are coming in more aiming for the 28th. So I'm going to be there actually like a week ahead, which is also good so I can just have some time to get adjusted.
Yeah.
And so during that time, that's probably when I'm going to grab some souvenirs. So if you want anything, let me know.
I don't know what to ask for.
You got time to think about it.
Okay,
so
that's true.
I'll probably be looking around for some souvenirs or something like that. Or if there's anything in Hong Kong, because I'm in Hong Kong for like 3 days. So yeah, because already my family's asking me to bring stuff over from here.
Oh.
Yeah, they asked me for something else too. I don't remember because they asked me that this morning. But they asked me for some Chick-fil-A sauce. So
Oh.
apparently, I guess they don't have that in Hong Kong. So
I've never had Chick-fil-A. Have you had it?
I have.
Is it good?
I think I've only had it twice. The first time I had it probably isn't a great representation because I had it in an amusement park.
Okay.
And I think they might have made like all the proportions really small because I got a box, I think, of 8 like chicken nuggets. And the nuggets were like this small.
Oh.
Like these little.
So like you don't think that's not your standard? like,
No, I
chicken
don't
nugget
think
size.
so because it was like just these 8 little, and they're kind of in
It's
a
more like,
box.
so I wouldn't even call them nuggets. Those are almost just like chicken.
I don't even think I had the chicken. It was just the fried part. It didn't even look like. And so, like...
So you think that was not a good representation?
I don't think so. Me and my boyfriend got that. We're like, oh, we'll share it. It's probably going to be fine because it's like... It was like 16 USD or something stupid.
Jeez.
And then we got it and I was like, oh. So that's probably not a great representation. I'm sure they have better. I think the second time I went, I didn't get anything, but my friends got like chicken burgers and they looked like a meal. Okay. That looked like a better size, but... Because
I know some people like love Chick-fil-A. And what's the other one that everyone loves?
Is there another trending place that I don't know about?
Yeah, what is it? And it's another one I've never been to. Oh shoot!
Is it also chicken?
I don't think so.
Oh.
It's like oh shoot! It's gonna drive me crazy. I think they sell some kind of bowl.
What, like Freshie?
It's not Freshie. I
Bowl.
Maybe they don't. Shoot. There's a restaurant. It's a one word place, and it's like this place that everyone's obsessed with going to, and everybody goes to it. It's not burritos. I
don't really look for bowl places or burrito places as much. Not that I don't like them. It's definitely not the first thing on my radar when it comes to cravings or food.
Yep.
So I probably don't know which one
I think
that is.
I don't even know how I would look up what it is. Anyways, what were we talking about?
Well, we got into talking about Chick-fil-A because my family wants the sauce.
Chick-fil-A sauce. Okay.
There you go. But honestly, I know what sauce I like. I tried... Where was I? I don't remember where I was. I was in the States. I tried Raising Cane's. Really good sauce.
Raisin Cane's?
Rising? Yeah.
I thought you said raisin.
No, not raisin. Ew, I hate raisin. I don't like raisin.
Okay, so a raisin sauce does not appeal to you.
Rising. I think it's Raising Cane's.
Raising Cane's?
I don't know. It's a States one. Yeah, it's a States. In the States, they have like the chicken fingers, or like chicken tendies.
Yeah.
And they have really good sauce, and that was really good. That was funny because I went through the drive-thru for that, and the speaker system was really delayed or really lagging, and so we would say, it's like, oh, could we get an order of like chicken tenders, and then there would be silence, and it's like, okay, maybe we'll have to repeat it again. So in the middle of repeating it, hey, can we get an order? He goes, yep.
Why would there be a delay on that?
I don't know. It was like this weird delay, but basically, since every time he would go like, but it sounded like it was either or so we would repeat ourselves again.
Yeah.
And so when we get to the window, they've got like 4 or 5 boxes for us. We only wanted one. Because
they thought you were ordering another one.
Another one. And so the guy was giving it to us like, oh, we didn't order like 40, 50 tenders. And so the guy was super nice. I don't remember his name, but he ended up just giving it to us because apparently we weren't the first ones to have that issue.
Oh. So why would that be like? So that must be it must be like a digital... Yeah,
a digital thing, as well as the guy on POS was just not, I guess just...
It's kind of new, maybe?
Maybe he was new, so he's also just not smart enough to go like, oh, was that a double order? Or like go through the order before you left and go like, oh, this is your order, correct? And so...
Like, you know what? I'll bet you those systems probably use like a voice recognition software. So when you order it, it probably types it out. It's like analyzing what you say and then types it out.
I actually wonder if they do that. I thought it was just like, the guys have it on their headphones and then they just plug it in.
I feel like that's what it used to be.
Oh, so now...
But because I actually do remember last time when I was ordering something from like a drive-thru. I can't remember where I was, but I remember being impressed with like, as I was saying it, it was like very quickly popping up on the screen.
Oh.
And I never really thought about it, but the fact that you say that there was a lag, because if it was just like a radio signal,
there shouldn't
be any lag.
Shouldn't be lag.
It's like a microphone. Instant. But if there's a lag, it means that it must be being like digitally processed or whatever.
Maybe.
And then maybe there's because it's being read.
Yeah. And then I guess like just the person on POS just needs to be there to double check if that was the order or not. So, but I'm actually not too sure. I've never worked in a drive-through
Me neither.
before. I've done POS, but not drive-through, which honestly looks really confusing to me because I've seen when I go into like, let's say if I go into a McDonald's and it's really busy and I'm seeing the drive-through is like packed and I'm seeing the cars, I'm like, I don't know which car ordered what. Like I'm more of like a face person. So I'm like, I don't know which car ordered what. And especially if you start telling the cars, okay, go park over there and we'll bring it to you. And especially if they don't have like a designated spot for the cars for pickup. It's like, how do I know in this parking lot full of cars which one ordered this meal?
Yep.
Like,
it's definitely I've never done that type of work either. Have you ever worked at any waitressing or anything like that in a restaurant or anything?
No, I wanted to. I was a server at a banquet hall.
Okay.
So, but not quite the same because I didn't have to take people's orders. It was already like a set meal.
So you just had to sort of deliver the food.
I just had to deliver the food. At most, like maybe someone would ask me something and like I would, like let's say if they asked me for another bottle of wine, I just go get it from the bar.
Makes sense.
And then when I did bartend behind, when I'd fill in for those, it wasn't, it was always open bar. So I didn't have to worry about
the
punching in numbers or anything. I just made the drink.
Yeah, the closest I did was I used to work in a coffee shop. Like I worked second cup for a while.
Oh, right. Yeah.
And so that was, I never had to actually wait tables. I mean, it's similar because I had to take people's orders. And then like some people can be very, very finicky about like how you prepare their drinks.
Yeah, like when I worked at Kung Fu Tea for bubble tea, some of the requests I get, I was like, okay, I can't do that. So
yeah, I remember there's some people who like to be very particular, and I'm like, and especially, or they ask for something, and I know what they're asking for is like, you know, there's not really a huge difference for what you just asked for, but okay, but they need it this way.
They need it this way.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like everybody should work that type of job at least once.
At least once. I think at least once, so you get a sense of people.
Yes.
But yeah, because I've had like at Kung Fu Tea, I would have it where it's like, oh, can I get the, milk tea? And it's like, okay, we make our milk tea with like creamer. So they would ask for like, can I get less creamer? And we don't like, sometimes they get a small and that's as less as I can go. And it's like, eventually I'm kind of like, so do you just not want milk in it?
Yeah.
Like, and I can't really do that. It's technically the recipe's made a certain way. We have like a list of how the recipe is supposed to be made for a, what is the word I'm looking for? For like an actual, like good confirmed tasting.
Like the way that's
supposed to taste. It's supposed to be made.
Yeah.
And so, like I can adjust it a little bit. I can adjust the sugar level. I can adjust the ice level. Other than that, it's kind of like, okay, I can maybe try adjusting that for you. But I would tell people, it's like, I can't confirm if it tastes good or not. So like if it tastes bad, there's no refunds. Like that, I'm sorry.
Yeah. It's like, this is what you asked for.
Yeah. I
remember I had this woman, she was a regular, who she would always come in and she was always saying like, it was like a chocolate drink she ordered. Yeah, like probably what would have been chocolate one? Was the caramel macchiato, did it have chocolate in it? It was one where it was like, the standard recipe was like 2 pumps of this syrup. So I go, right?
Okay.
That's it, right? But she always would like, oh, can we make it sweeter? And I got it to a point where like, I think I was doing like 6 pumps of this huge right? And then it got to a point also, so
that's so sweet.
It was like there was just a glob of like stuff, right? And then because she was a regular, like there are some people where it's like I see her in the line, I know what she's ordering, so like I'll like make her drink already.
Start getting the pumps.
Yeah. And then one day it got to a point where she finally she stopped me and she was like, "Oh, it's really sweet now. Do you think you can like use it like less?" And I was like, "Okay." And then I went back to like the standard. I just
Yeah.
took 2 pumps, gave it to her, and she went, "Oh, perfect." And I was like, "Oh, that's
so what was all that about for a bit there?
yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Is this I don't know. Anyway, it was a job.
Yeah. No, I mean, I've definitely had those as well, where like people would tell me, there would be things like that where it's like they'd ask for it like less sweet, and I just know that it's like, you're not gonna like it less sweet. Like, I'm just gonna give you the standard, and then they're like, this is delicious, and I'm like, okay. Yeah, like I think like, or something like that. I've also had like people, it's like, like I tell them, oh, this drink is incredibly sour. Are you sure you don't want to put any honey in it at all? And they're like, no, I don't want any honey. Okay. And I give it to them and they're like, this is so sour.
I told you.
Would you like honey in it? Yes, please. Like, okay. So,
I mean, we're the pros. We know. Yeah.
We know. So, I mean, definitely some other places, probably not so much. It depends on how long you've been working there. I mean, but I think I was at that tea shop for like 3 or so years. I was in there for a while, 3 or 4, almost 4 maybe years. And I was like, yeah.
By that time, you get to.
I think I know.
You get a good sense of like, what things taste like, how things are supposed to taste.
Yeah.
Yep.
So.
Does that type of place get like long rushes? Like, because I remember like at Second Cup, if you work the morning shift, it was just like, because you're getting rush hour people on their way to work. And so like, it would be like the kind of thing where like the shift feels like it goes by so fast because you're just like making drinks constantly. Yeah. Was Kung Fu Tea like that? Yeah,
there was a time when it was like that. Later on into it, it started dying down. I guess it's not as popular, or there's more bubble tea places to go to. But back when I was starting the job, it would get super busy near the lunch hour and after school hour, and then late nights would come in as well. Makes sense. We would usually have like one person open, and then once the store actually opened, like after they did all the prep work, store would actually open, another person would come in. So you'd have like at least 2 people on shift. Nighttime shifts, there'd probably be 3 people, one of them being like a supervisor. So you'd have like one person on POS and then 2 people actually making the drinks, and then like maybe sometimes even a 4th person actually serving the drink, because sometimes it'd be busy enough that you needed somebody in the kitchen. You needed somebody, because we used to also sell like the bubble waffles. And but there's only one machine, and it takes like 2 minutes to heat up, another 2 minutes to actually cook, and then you got to put it in the thing and then serve it. So we had to do more head calculations. Like you had to tell the POS guy, it's okay, we already have like 4 orders. So you got to tell the next guy it's going to take like 10 minutes for their bubble waffle. Yeah. It's like, we only got one machine. So you'd have and so if they're on the bubble waffle machine, they'd probably also take any drinks that were put in the sealers and give it to the customers. So sometimes it would get super busy where you got in-person orders. We used to have Uber and Skip the Dishes and what is that other one? Uber Eats, Skip the Dishes, Skip and
I actually don't know if I know. Anyway, one of them.
One of them. We also had like some of the more smaller Asian ones, like Panda or something as well. And then just the Kung Fu Tea app itself would go off too. So you'd have that in a rush. So you have like people in person wouldn't understand why their drink is taking a little longer. And it's like, well, because we also have Uber orders.
So do you have to prioritize those? Because that's one thing. When I worked at Second Cup, they didn't have all of these. Yeah. So that was something I never really had to think of. Yeah. We had a couple people who called and asked for their order, and we would make it for them. But that was not a normal thing to do. Yeah. But do you have to prioritize those?
A little bit. So at least, we would usually make it that we prioritize the people that are in the store because they're right there. Yep. And then we'd also, for the Uber, sometimes an Uber order may come in earlier, but the Uber driver comes in later. So sometimes you're looking at the app and it's like, as much as you'd want to go by order of which they come in, sometimes you'd have to go by order of which driver's arriving. So you're like looking at this. And so usually we'd set up, like if we had enough people, we'd set up one guy to just deal with the Uber orders. And it's just like, you just do Ubers, the other person, you just do in-person customers. So.
Wow.
And like, sometimes it was really chaotic, but yeah, I definitely got a shift going pretty quickly.
Yeah, that's a whole other level of, we never had to do, I mean, the biggest thing we had to deal with, and I do remember like, I've always been somebody who handles pressure pretty well, but like I remember, so for example, like there'd be a line and then I remember our system was like, someone places their order, so there's somebody at the till, they take the order, then you grab a cup and they write on the bottom of the cup, send it over, and then so if you're
it's like an assembly line.
Yes. So if you're a barista, you've just got this line of cups, and you just have to like,
and you just check out what it is. Okay, make the next one.
Yeah.
Put it over there. Put it over there. Yeah.
And I got fast, and I used to like that thing, but I do remember like there were some people, as one guy especially, is like he would get so overwhelmed when there were a lot of orders. Like he'd be like frantic.
Oh yeah.
And I have to be like, dude, just make the drinks.
Just make the drink. One drink at a time.
Yes.
Check out the drink. Make the drink.
Yes.
And then you're done. Next drink. Make the drink. I'm usually fine under pressure as long as like nobody talks to me.
Fair enough.
Like if I can be the barista and I'm just doing the assembly line, there could be as many cups as possible and I'll just go through it.
Yep.
Go through it. But like the moment someone comes up to me and goes like, do it faster, then I'll just leave me to do it and it'll get done.
I am holding hot beverages.
Yes. Do not
bother
make me use this against you.
That's right. Okay, I can't remember how we got onto that, but that was a good talk. Next thing we should talk about. So anyway, we should show people. So yes, you are competing, representing our nation. Representing our nation.
Canada.
There you are.
Oh my God, that's me.
That's, you're going to be competing on the international stage. Manila, Philippines. Miss Chinatown Global is the name of the pageant. Right?
Yes.
And then you're Miss Chinatown Global Canada.
Yes.
Representing our great country. Are you nervous at all?
Yeah. I'm nervous. But I think it's good to be nervous because then you actually prep. I remember learning that in psychology. There's and there goes, I forget it. There's like the optimal threshold where you want to be nervous enough to prep, but not nervous enough that you just.
That's interesting. Well, no, what's interesting about that is I've always been aware of that as somebody who's like, you have to prepare for like getting on stage or something. But I didn't know that there was like formal like like what's the word? Documentation
or studies or evidence. Yeah.
So there is like a bit of nerves is like academically verified to be like it's a good thing.
That's a good thing. Yes.
But then not too much.
Not too much because you don't want to just collapse.
Yeah.
So, but they use that optimal threshold for like anything, right? Because I was learning that when I was in like evolutionary psychology. So you're learning it as in like, for like mating or relationships, it's good to have a little bit of jealousy because then you protect your mate, but not too much because that can pose other problems.
Yes.
But like stuff like that, I remember learning that. So when it comes to nervousness, it's good to be a little nervous. So for me, I'm nervous for Q&A interviews. I think there's a press conference too. So I'm a little nervous because questions.
I feel like you'll nail those.
I'll probably be fine. I usually am pretty fine in the moment, but it's just the anticipation for it. So that I'm nervous about because like as much as I can walk and stuff and like, I can smile, I can present, and then it's like, all right, now let's see, how can you present yourself in terms of like your personality, your intellect. And I'm like, Oh, well, under pressure, I start forgetting things.
I think you're gonna do really well.
I should be okay. I should be good. I'm excited, so that adds to it.
I mean, as someone who's interviewed you a few times on this show, including right now, and there's no more pressure than this show.
Yeah. I mean, if I honestly think about it like this, actually, that's actually how I, in my first pageant experience, was actually fine with doing the Q&A, because I think you or Regine asked me my question that night.
Yeah, because that's right, because we were the MCs.
Yes.
That's right.
Yeah, so I was already comfortable with you guys, so when you asked me the question, I was like, okay, yeah, I can answer this.
I think it's in that type of environment, I think the biggest thing is like remembering, what's the way to describe it? It's like, because it reminds me of as well, I was on my high school's improv team.
Okay.
And we won the national championship, actually.
Wow.
It's kind of a big deal.
I mean,
but
hey.
Anyway, but the thing that I remember, so in improv, right, it was like, the way it worked is they would give you depending on the event you're doing, they give you a suggestion that you have to incorporate into the scene, because that's how they know that you're improvising. Mm-hmm. Right? Because if otherwise it's like
you can make up anything.
Yeah, you could plan everything in advance and do it. But if this thing, if they give you the suggestion and it's in there, it's like that's how they know. Okay, they couldn't plan this in advance because they didn't know.
They didn't know until they got there.
Yeah, and I remember like one of the things I had to get over first learning it. It was like, so the theme event, for example, where like you'll be given like a general idea like love or like growth or something.
Okay.
And like you have to create a bunch of scenes about that theme. Mm-hmm. And I remember the thing that I had to get over in the initial time of learning how to do it is like your mind kind of under the pressure mode goes into like you'll hear like love, and then you're, instead of just stopping and slowing down and thinking like, okay, what does that word mean? How are some ways I can explore it? Mm-hmm. You instead almost like feel like you get warm.
Yeah.
And your brain starts to run. You almost like can't even think about what the word means, and you're just like, oh,
yeah.
I feel like that learning to get over that is sort of the key to, I think, the same as doing a Q&A, anything like that.
Yeah, they actually, I think, when I was doing some Q&A practice with Paulina, that was like the first warm-up, was like, I'm going to give you a word, and you just talk about that word for 30 seconds. Mm-hmm. And then sometimes it was like that. It's like success, love, light. So it's like, what can you go off of from there? And honestly, for me, like during those moments, because you get angsty because you're like, oh, well, what does that word mean? And then you start freaking out. Yeah. So usually that's the time when I take a moment to breathe, because that's the thing that I know is that the clock doesn't really start until you start speaking. So it's the moment something comes out of my mouth, and then now the pressure's on. Yeah. So I'll take that moment to like take a deep breath, put together my thoughts and be like, okay, and then try to.
So like if you go like, it'll start on do you think?
It might. I'm actually not too sure, but I probably wouldn't say because that already doesn't sound great.
Yeah, doesn't sound good. But I mean, let's say you did that by accident. Like if someone was like, so here's your question, and you were like, it's like time has started.
Oops.
So ideally, you want to try to minimize
sound.
Yes.
Yeah. So I usually, for safety, just don't say anything, and I'll take a deep breath. My answer to this question is this.
Yeah. I've been trying to limit my use of filler words.
Mm-hmm.
But I say like a lot.
Like. Yeah.
A lot. And I notice it when I like watch back these episodes.
Yeah.
And I use it a lot. It's just like how I attach things together. And so it's something that I'm aware of, but also like if I'm not really thinking about it and just talking, they can just keep spilling out. But
that's a problem when you eventually do become aware of it, and then you start hearing yourself every single time you start saying like, and especially when you're trying to talk about not using the word like or whatever, and so then you start talking and you keep interrupting yourself with it, and it's just like exactly.
And then it almost makes it worse.
Yeah, it makes it worse because you pointed it out and now everybody notices it.
Yeah.
So
the other thing with the Q&A to help you not use it is because I don't know if your heart starts to beat faster, probably does, but the time feels like it's moving faster.
yeah.
So like in that moment when you like take a breath, especially again people who haven't done it, they think that like that split second of dead air you're taking feels like an eternity.
Yeah.
But it's actually
not.
It's actually not.
It's not, because I've looked back actually on some of my previous answers.
Yeah.
Or anytime I did something like my my graduation ceremony, when she put the thing on me, and then I smiled and I couldn't find the camera, but I felt like I'd been there for a long time, and I like put it on and I was like smile to the crowd, great, turned around, gave her a handshake, and then I walked off, kind of deal. And then I get a text message from my dad. It's like, oh, waited all that time for you to be up there for a second. I'm like, oh, I didn't realize. And then I go and I rewatch my coronation, and I'm like, oh, yeah, I was not up there for that long. It felt like way longer.
But it feels like an eternity at the moment. Yeah.
Yeah, it's the same as like when you're doing your pageant walk, especially like if you're doing like swimwear, fitness, where it's more upbeat and the music's more faster, and then you're walking faster. Yep. I have seen women on and off the stage in like less than 5 seconds, and it's like you gotta milk it. You gotta be up there. You're not gonna be up there for a long time. You gotta make sure they remember you. So even though it's a fast-paced thing, well, then hold the pose longer.
Exactly.
You know, maybe do a couple more poses and more. You know. Yeah. And it's because it may feel like a long time, but you're really not up there.
Well, like, and again, as someone who's done as someone who's done the photography,
You gotta put a like count at the bottom.
Oh, it'll go off. It'll go off the scale. The screen will be full. But yeah, someone who's done photography for pageantry, I remember like the first year I did the Canadian National Miss pageant. The first year I did it, I remember I experienced that because like I'm set up on the side, I've got the camera, and some of the girls, I can't even get them. It's like but at the moment they've taken a pose and I'm snapping, right? But so that's why like there are some girls who they took their time and they pose. I'm like, I've got some great pictures and like, and there are some where it's like I feel like I hardly have anything of you because you're gone running. And and that was my first time doing a pageant, so that's why I was like, in later years. It's one thing when beforehand, if I have the chance to either talk to the girls before, or like say anything, I'm like, or talk to the organizers, I'm like, tell them, take their time on those poses, because it's like I know they're nervous and they're moving, but like as the photographer, people need to see you, and again, it's not nearly as long as you think it is.
Yeah, it's not, and it's like you want pictures of yourself in the end, don't you?
That's a big part of it.
Yeah. Because sometimes you only get like 2 photos of yourself, and like, oh, and then those 2 photos maybe you don't even like because you're maybe moving too quickly in them anyways. Yeah. So yeah, definitely take your time. Though I do know there are ladies that are the opposite.
Yes.
It's rare. It's more rare, but there are some that take too much time.
Yeah, I remember I've seen ones where because when you usually there's a pageant, there's like a set, say, route you're supposed to take, right? It's like sometimes it's like, oh, you come out here, then you go this way, you know, maybe both ends of the stage, or whatever. I've seen pageants, where like she'll like do the route and then like do another lap or like yes.
Yeah, it's a little too much. I remember in one of mine, they originally wanted us to do a figure 8 in our final gown. So I think it was like you do your figure 8, and then go to the center and then come back somehow and exit off. The first girl took, I think, the entire song
Just to get her figure eight.
to do her figure eight. So immediately afterwards, they told because they only had, I remember they only planned to put that song on 3 times in a row. And that should have gotten everybody. And she used up one
whole use.
whole use. So for the next people, they're just like, do a circle. Just do a circle, come up the middle, do your pose, leave. You're not doing a figure eight anymore. It's like, there's no time. It's like, oh, okay.
To take an entire song.
Pretty much. It was something like that. It was long enough for them to be like, okay, we got to change it.
That's some slow walking.
It is slow walking. I know you're supposed to be slow on the walking for the elegant gown, but that was a little too long.
So there's a balance.
Yeah.
You want to find the balance.
The optimal threshold.
Yes. So the important thing is like take your time, but don't take too much time.
Yeah.
And it's interesting, because I was also just thinking about I think a lot of performing and getting in front of stage, that take your time thing is common. Because I was actually watching this thing for wrestling the other day.
Oh yeah.
And I remember I was watching Triple H, who's like the guy, Paul Levesque is his real name. He's like the big guy in charge.
Yeah.
And apparently when he has like, sometimes WWE will have like guest appearances of like celebrities or something will come in.
Okay.
And they're like going to do something in ring, like maybe they get beat up or something, whatever they do.
Okay.
And apparently the advice that they always give is like, when you get in there, take a moment, if you feel like you're going, or what did he say? Slow it down. And then even if you think you're going slow it down even more.
More. Yeah.
That's right. In fact, you know who it was? It was an interview with, do you ever watch the show Arrow or hear of the show Arrow?
Oh,
It was like a DC.
It was a DC
TV show.
Yeah. Yes. I didn't watch it though. I remember that was older though.
I watched a bit of the first season, but the lead actor in that, he had a little storyline in WWE.
Oh.
And it was him who was telling out. He was saying how like it was Triple H who was like, yeah, get in there, slow things down, and if you feel like you're going slow it down even more.
Yeah.
And then he said he's like, okay, I thought I did that. He goes, and then he's like, afterwards I got off and I watched the show, and I was like, oh yeah, that was so fast.
Yeah.
Because it's the same thing. It's almost like take the moment and let them experience the drama and really see the beats.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, that's actually the same thing we had. So we're gonna talk about I just came back from a tournament, a ringette tournament.
Yes.
Slowing it down. So I noticed like in a lot of our games, because like it can happen in sports as well. You get nervous, you get flustered, they start scoring and they start getting past you and stuff like that. And sometimes it's like, take a moment, breathe, slow it down. So sometimes, we have a girl would stab the ring and immediately give it away. And it's like, skate with it. Think about it. Where am I going to put this? Who am I going to send it to? Evaluate. Slow it down. Do a circle. And then pass it up. The problem is like sometimes it would touch the person's stick for like 2 seconds. They'd get it, they'd stop, don't know what to do, and then the opposing players would get it because it wasn't a good pass.
So I guess that's a pretty common thing.
Yeah.
It's just like it's important to remember to just think for a moment. Take a moment. If you can do that, I feel like that's like a key in maybe many, many things. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's do the ads, and then let's talk about your tournament.
Sure.
Because I want to talk about that. It's pretty cool. Ladies and gentlemen, today's episode of the Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown and Regine Alaina. That's right. Brandon. Is brought to you by the following fantastic advertisers. They make this show possible. So let's meet them, shall we? The Toronto real estate market is growing and changing every day. In these challenging times, you need someone in your corner. Jeanette McKenzie, Realtor at Forest Hill Signature, is committed to looking out for you. She'll go the extra mile to ensure you have all the information you need to make a decision you can feel confident about. Purchasing a home is one of the biggest financial investments you'll make in life. Don't leave it to chance. Call Jeanette McKenzie at Forest Hill Signature. She's my realtor. That's right. This gorgeous studio that we are sitting in right now. She helped me find it.
Yeah, I remember. That's
right.
I was there.
She's my realtor, and she could be yours. Call today at 416-523-0408 or email at JMckenziehomes@gmail.com. Jewelry forever. Conveniently located at CF Markville Shopping Center on 5000 Highway 7 East, Markham, they do custom-made jewelry, repairs, laser engraving, and they change watch batteries.
Ooh.
All done on site. You know, sometimes it's hard to get inside that watch. You don't even know how to get in.
No, actually, I have one that's been waiting for me, so you know what? I might check it out myself.
Jewelry Forever. There you go. Jerry at Jewelry Forever is a fantastic artist. Do you have a vision for something custom you'd like made? He can make it. Do you need something cleaned? Do you need something repaired? I saw him fix a ring that got run over by a car. Crushed. And he made it finger-shaped again.
Wow.
Which is actually important for a ring.
That is true. I got a couple on myself.
There you go. They need to be finger-shaped. It's important. And we have a great deal worked out with them.
Bling,
if you
bling,
mention the show,
bling, bling. Tell
tell them Scott and Regine sent you. You'll get 15% off your purchase. 15%, 15%. So mention the show, tell them Scott and Regine sent you, and get a great deal. When you're ready to save forever, think Jewelry Forever. Find out more at jewelryforever.ca, and also follow them on Instagram and TikTok for some really cool behind-the-scenes jewelry making videos. Beautified by Romina, internationally trained hair and makeup artist. She is the official makeup artist of the Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown and Regine Alaina. There she is doing our makeup and hair for our photo shoot. She also does films. She also does red carpets. She does debuts. She does weddings. She does fashion shows. She does really anything and everything. She does women. She does men. If you need your makeup done or your hair, she's fantastic to work with. Beautified by Romina. Reach out to her on Instagram and Facebook at Beautified by Romina. And if you'd like to advertise on the show, it's so easy. All you got to do is reach out at radioshowad@gmail.com. We do the show live every week, people, and we also do the ads live week to week. What does that mean? It means you can personalize them week to week. Do you have an event, a sale, something happening at a particular time, a particular place? You let us know. We'll let your potential client base know in real time. It's a great way to build a brand new relationship with a brand new audience. So get in touch. radioshowad, radioshowad@gmail.com.
That's crazy that you did that with no script. No script. Super quick. No script. That was amazing. That was very impressive.
It's locked in.
It really is.
I've done it a few times.
Well, 144.
300.
344 times. Yeah, so you better have that down.
Yeah. In fact, there have been a few times where I can't find the paper. Mm-hmm. And so actually you're right. So the last one I just did, the part where the radio show ad, that's all from memory. Mm-hmm. But there's been a few times where some of the specific ads, I have a paper that I reference just to make sure I get all their details.
Yeah.
But there have been a few times when we're doing it where I either can't find the paper, or in fact, it usually happens when maybe I rearrange stuff.
Yeah.
And then we get to the actual ad read and I'm like,
uh-oh.
But I've actually realized I pretty much have the whole ads. It's all here.
Just in there at this point.
I can just sort of close my eyes and let it fall out of my head.
Yeah.
And because of that, sometimes there's been a few moments where I'll be at one part of the ad read, but I'll start saying the lines from a different one.
Oh.
In fact, I've done it where I was doing the Jewelry Forever part, and I'll suddenly accidentally start saying the part of, we do the show live every week, and it's just rolling. So it's but
whoops, it's starting to blend together.
Yes. So I have to kind of not totally go on autopilot, because otherwise I'll just say the wrong thing. Mm-hmm. But, it's been a few times.
Yeah, it's been a few times. I got Regine saying here, it's DoorDash that I was talking about. Yeah. Yes. DoorDash. Yeah. So that's one, because I couldn't remember that for some reason in my thing. And hi, I miss you too.
Regine, can you remember the name of this super popular chain restaurant that everybody goes to? Everyone's obsessed with it. It's on the tip of my tongue. It's not. There's Chick-fil-A, and then there's another one, and I've never been to it, but everyone loves it.
I went to an In-N-Out burger.
How was that?
That was really good.
Yeah, they're good burgers.
They're pretty good burgers. Super simple menu. Makes it easy. What is it? Hi, Eugene.
Oh, it's Regine, yes. Regine Alaina in the chat, co-host extraordinaire. And Regine also loves In-N-Out. Yes,
In-N-Out's good. It was really busy behind the counter. They had 20 people working back there. It was busy. It was really good food. I like that the menu is simple. I don't have to think too hard about that. And then toppings, it was really cheap too. For it's $8 or something. You can get a whole meal, and then any additional toppings. You can add as many things to your burger, no charge. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I like In-N-Out. It was
No,
good.
no, it was good. Chicken.
It's not Jollibee. Is it a chicken joint? So here's the problem.
It was a bowl place.
I'm actually not sure if it's a bowl place.
Oh, you don't
I've
even
never
know.
been there.
You don't even know.
I just know that people are obsessed with it. I know. I think it's a one-word place. It's not Chick-fil-A. It was everywhere. Oh, gotta go to...
Chipotle?
Yes!
No.
Yes, it is Chipotle. Yes. Have you been there? Is it good? Have you been there?
No. I don't think I've been to Chipotle. My brother has. Because it was like near his, when he was in residence, but he hasn't been to uni. That's like an old, but everyone was into Chipotle for a while there. There was a time.
It was like I was hearing about it everywhere, and I've never gone. And I don't know what they sell.
Chipotle.
It is Chipotle, right? That is the one. I'm almost. Yeah, that's the one. Regine, I love Chipotle's guacamole. See, she loves it. Look how many O's. E's. She put on love. Yeah, that's the one.
Okay, Chipotle.
I've never been there.
I don't think I've been there either.
I don't even know what they sell. I assumed bowls.
I think bowls and burritos, like wraps and stuff. That's probably why I haven't been there, because there was a time where I wasn't really a fan of all of that kind of stuff, because I'm not a huge sauce fan. So they they make my bowl and then they just drench it in sauce.
Yep.
And all of a sudden now I'm like, I can't eat that. So, but I've gotten better, and I've tried it. It's actually pretty good. I'm like, oh, okay, if I just mix the sauce in, it's not as bad.
Yes.
It should be obvious, but
yeah, you don't want to just be eating sauce.
No, but it should be obvious. But my brain has an issue with sauce for some reason. I don't know. I'm not a picky eater until it's sauce.
Regine says, ask for the sauce on the side.
Okay, and then this is the problem with that, because then if I put the sauce to a side, I now forget about it. So I just don't even add it.
But I mean, that would be okay if you still like what you eat.
Yeah, but then now everything's dry. It could use some sauce.
Yes.
I forget.
Do you prefer... So one thing I've noticed about myself kind of recently is, like, I think my favorite types of food, I like wet, juicy foods.
Yeah, like moist. Like, I don't like my chicken dry.
Yes.
Yeah.
But so like, and I guess saucy is another word for it. Is like, I like just like...
You like dipping the whole like wing in. Chicken wing and just...
I like that. Or like, even again, like bowls or like burritos, where it's just like, you bite into it and it's just like, just so much sauciness all over your mouth. I've just found that I just like that. That's not your thing.
No, I don't.
So what texture do you go for? What's your, like, if you had to like describe your general food preferences?
I guess like the amount of sauce that I like, you know, when you have like a risotto, and it's like, it's creamy, and it's creamy, it's got sauce, but it's not
like swimming.
It's not swimming in it.
Okay.
That's kind of the thing. So that's kind of like the consistency I would like on my pasta as well. And if I had like chicken wings, I would like, you know, just a coating, but not swimming. Actually, I went to Six Flags Magic Mountain, and they gave my boyfriend, it was supposed to be buffalo wings, but it was all Frank's Red Hot sauce. And it was...
It was just swimming in Red Hot sauce?
Swimming. Like, he had to take it out. Like, and he likes sauce. He had to take it out. He had to fish it out.
Oh.
And then put it to a plate and, like, kind of dab it off. Because it was just... You couldn't even see the wing. It was a pound... Actually, it was supposed to be a pound of wings. I think it was 2 pounds. But, like, it's like 2 pounds. And you had to search for it.
It was like a soup. It was like
was
a chicken wing soup.
It's like two containers of Frank's Red Hot sauce in there. It was disgusting.
I say that doesn't sound appealing to me.
No, it was not.
But
not appealing.
okay, here's what I'll say, because I agree with everything you said. The only issue I have with it, if I'm not what you said, is when I run into a problem is like I don't like when there's not enough sauce. Mm-hmm. I have a big problem, for example, like when I order pancakes.
Pancakes, yeah.
I like a lot of syrup on my pancakes.
Syrup.
And the other thing I don't like is when you add syrup to pancakes, right? A lot of pancakes, they like absorb the syrup. And then when I bite the pancake, it almost feels like it's a sponge that's like sucking up my saliva.
Yeah.
Like I want to feel the juiciness. So what I find now is like when I do pancakes, I don't usually like just pour the syrup on the pancakes. I usually keep the syrup at the side. Mm-hmm. Like sometimes the syrup
pour it in like
what,
like a section that you're eating.
Or I'll just dip it straight into the bowl.
Okay.
Just because, and so like if I go to a place, and again, I like to get real maple syrup because I'm a patriot.
Yes, well as I can't stand the corn syrup.
It tastes so much. Yeah,
it's so different.
Maple syrup is so much better.
Yeah,
but like 100% of places, when usually to get real maple syrup it costs more, and 100% of them they bring it to you in like a little bowl, and it's never enough. It's like never enough. So I always find like the last quarter or half of my last pancake, I'm always just like scraping the side of the thing, just trying to get a little
as
bit
much
of
as you
juice
can.
on there. So. Yeah, I don't want it to be swimming, but I want it to be... I want to be able to taste the juiciness in my mouth. Yeah, that's what it is. I don't want my food to, like, absorb my saliva.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing is, like, the depending on the food, that also matters. Because, like, a pancake, I want it doused in sauce. Because it just absorbs it, and otherwise it's just not... It's just too dry. Right?
Yep.
But like other things, it doesn't actually need that much sauce because it doesn't absorb all of that. So it's
I like,
okay.
for example, salads. I don't need a lot of dressing on a salad.
No, because it doesn't absorb it like that.
Yes.
So.
And actually, I find most restaurants put too much dressing.
Too much dressing. Yeah, way too much dressing. I can't eat it anymore.
And I don't know if that's because I don't know if most people like don't like just the taste of lettuce. Like I like the taste of lettuce. I like the taste of lettuce. I could just eat. I could open lettuce
like these rabbits
chips.
that just.
Yes, I can just eat lettuce.
Yep.
And so because I can do that, I'm like I don't mind. Like your veggies taste good.
Yeah.
I just want a little bit of vinaigrette to like sauce it up a little.
Something, yeah.
But actually, if there wasn't any vinaigrette, I could still eat.
Still eat it. Yeah. Like my grandmother used to have like before dinner, she would always put on the table some freshly cut vegetables, and they're just kind of there if anyone feels a little peckish before dinner.
Yeah.
And I would be in there eating all of just the raw carrots, raw lettuce, no sauce, just cucumber, all of that. And I'd be eating it, and she's coming out finally with the food, and she's like, well, save some for the rest of us. My goodness. You're like just a little rabbit eating all of the vegetable gardens.
Delicious. I love carrots. I loved like that's
always
a snack.
Have baby carrots.
Yes, it's such a good snack. It's healthy. Mm-hmm. It's just good. Let's see what's Regine saying.
Less sauce, I think I saw. But sometimes I have trust issues. Sometimes they don't do the amount of less sauce that I am looking for.
Yes, sauce is a tough one.
It's a tough one.
It is weird when you get food where it's like, why is there so much? Like what you were describing, the wings just swimming in
it's
Frank's Red Hot. I'm like,
who looked at and that was like, yeah, that's an optimal amount.
That's not that's not what you do. Y'all are making me hungry. Yes, we are. I'm pretty hungry too, actually. I do that with waffles. Mm-hmm. I dip it in the syrup. Gotta make sure each hole has syrup. Yes, yeah. I eat pancakes more than I eat waffles, but
yeah, I find waffles. I guess I like the softness of pancakes more.
Yep.
Regular pancakes or souffle pancakes, I like the softness. I find waffles are a little hard.
Yeah.
They're okay.
In fact, you know what I was gonna say? Because I was gonna say, it can be very hit or miss, and it can be, but pancakes can also be hit or miss. I found like Some places really do pancake. I hate when a pancake crumbles.
Yeah, I don't like that.
I want it to have that slight elasticity.
Yeah.
There's a texture thing that it has to
because then that's too dry, and then you're only saving it with the maple syrup.
And then when you add the syrup, it almost like falls apart.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Yeah, I don't like that. But I think I had a really good waffle at Dimitri's not long ago, and it was like...
They do good waffles.
They do good waffles. I got the waffle with the strawberries and bananas with the Nutella.
And they're pretty soft.
So that I like.
Yeah.
But I've had some waffles. They're hard, and sometimes they have like a plasticky on my teeth. Mm-hmm. And I don't like that. I'm not a fan of that. I don't like it when it rubs against my teeth like that.
Yeah, where it almost feels like it's scratching.
Scratching my teeth.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Regine says you're a vegetarian. Of course you can, Scott. Although I think I was always,
So true.
You're right. But I've always liked to eat those things, even when I wasn't a vegetarian. Mm-hmm. Like, I could go to the fridge and just open up a thing of like spinach or like lettuce and just like eat it like chips.
Yeah. That's the thing. It's so funny because like my brain, every time I don't know why, I just always keep forgetting. Even though we go out, we'll work here and we'll go out to eat, and I always just keep forgetting. I'm like, oh right, Scott's vegetarian. I keep forgetting.
I wonder what that means. I wonder do you think I don't
give off that vegetarian vibe?
Yeah, because you know what I've heard. You know what they say about like I've seen what is it, that meme? It's like, how do you know if someone is a vegan? And it's like, because they'll tell you within 5 minutes or whatever.
Oh.
Which is like, I think people say, sorry to any vegans, it's just a joke or whatever. But obviously I'm not like that with when as a vegetarian. But I think it's also because like I'm not a vegetarian for like the ethical reasons of like animals.
Yeah.
It's not that I don't like animals. In fact, I love animals.
We love animals.
I actually really like animals. And animals like me, actually.
Yeah. No, I remember we were talking about that.
Yeah.
Animals tend to, I think both of us, animals tend to gravitate.
Yeah.
Be this axolotl.
I like animals, but I'm not a vegetarian. Like, I didn't make the choice because I was like, no, I don't want to like... I made the choice because I saw that one documentary, Game Changers, and they suggested that there were some health benefits to non-meat, and I thought it was COVID, and I was like, you know what, let's try it.
Yeah.
And I tried it, and I liked it. I can't even say that I liked it, because I don't feel like anything changed.
But you just stuck with it.
I just kept doing it.
Yeah.
And like I have broken it a couple times.
Yeah.
Like there have been a few times where I'm at some place, or like I remember I was on set and it was like and I'd forgotten to tell them that I was a vegetarian in advance, and so the meal for me was this big chicken leg, and I'm like, well, this is the only meal
thing you're gonna eat
so
today.
I'm not gonna not eat. So
yeah,
I'm eating it. But so maybe it's in that
maybe
regard. Maybe it's like I don't have a vegetarian aura.
Maybe. And then because it's not like as strict, like if that's the only thing, because like I find whenever we go out for meals, you'll ask me, it's like, oh, what do you want to get to eat, and then we'll recommend something, and you're usually able to find something on that menu that's a vegetarian meal. I think only like one time did we struggle. I think we went out for sushi and they didn't have tofu except for like in a miso.
Yeah, which is rare. That's the thing, especially nowadays. Now it's pretty easy to find substitutes.
Something.
Yeah. Like most places have something.
Yeah.
It's rare.
Yeah.
But I mean, it still happens. But
still happens. But I think honestly though, I'm trying to think. I don't think I have any other friends that are vegetarian.
Interesting.
Yeah. I have like friends with allergies or like preferences, but I don't
think I have any allergies.
No, neither did I. Yay! It's great. Sorry to those that have allergies. It's nice not having them.
Yes. Actually, I don't think I have any food allergies.
Food allergies, specifically.
Because I remember one time, I was like playing in my backyard. Me and my friend were building, trying to build a clubhouse in our backyard. And I think I was like, we were trying to build this clubhouse, and we wanted it to have a second floor. So he like built this thing and went and stood up on the roof. And I was like, yeah, Dad, look, we built the second floor. And my dad came up at it and he went like this, and like the whole thing shook. He's like, that is not a second floor. You cannot be up there. I was like, fine. But anyway, because we were up in this thing, I was like kind of like climbing around inside a tree.
Oh.
Like a pine type tree. And like the next day, my whole face had like this big red rash all over it. So
maybe it's like the sap or...
Yeah, something in that tree.
And that tree was not... Yeah, there's definitely those certain things. I think recently I've developed an allergy for like dust because I struggle at work. Like, so I'm like recently working at like an insurance firm, and just offices in general are really dusty. And actually theirs is not as bad because they have like some air purifiers, but I am still sneezing like 5 times per hour. I'm sneezing, and my nose is all stuffy. Sometimes my eyes itch a little bit too. And I'm there and I'm like, I swear, I'm not sick. Like the moment I leave here, I'm fine. But while I'm in the office, I am sneezing. I've been taking like maybe some allergy pills every once in a while for like that, because it's just...
Maybe they should like do maybe their vents or their air filters.
Yeah, something. It just needs to like, it's right. Just probably the dust as well as the dryness from the paper, because I find for myself, I'm actually, in general, I'm a very dry person. I don't have a lot, and like I'm struggling. I actually have my new Christmas present, my water bottle. I'm so proud of that.
It's big.
Yeah, I am trying to drink more water because I am very dry all the time. So especially in the wintertime, my hands get really...
Mine too.
Yeah.
If I don't keep moisture, it's like I start to like get like...
It gets...
It's
yeah.
Like I don't know if it's like a breakout or if it's like
it just gets itchy.
Yeah.
And so I'm trying to drink more water, but yeah, you put me in a dry environment with like, you know, a bunch of paper, a bunch of books that are kind of maybe dusty and stuff like that. Yep. Yeah, I'm going to start going off. Like my brother's accounting firm is even worse, because I walk into theirs sometimes. It's a faucet. My nose just won't stop leaking. So at least I don't have that at my current job. But there I'm like, ugh. But I've been noticing my hands have been drier because I recently got into bouldering.
Oh yes.
Yes, and dealing with a lot of chalk. Yeah. So my hands get even more dry.
Wintertime especially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. So they're not so bad right now, but...
I should ask you about, because we said we would before the break.
Oh, yes.
So you just competed in a tournament.
In a tournament.
A ringette.
Ringette tournament.
You say ringette, and you pronounce the G. Is that the right way to say it?
Yes, ringette.
Because I say I've been saying ringette.
You can probably say ringette. Ringette. Oh, now it's sounding weird.
Ringette.
Ringette.
I
play ringette. I don't know. I changed it up. I don't think it really matters too much.
But you say ringette.
Yeah, I think so.
I mean, I
think it's fine, though.
You probably would know more than me, though, just because you.
I think the way you pronounce it is fine. I think we know what it is. I've heard people say ringette. That is definitely wrong.
I know. What are you doing?
That's wrong.
Get off the ice.
Get off. Go away.
Okay. Regine says she's scared of animals. You should be scared of the scary ones. And when I mean scary ones, I mean dangerous ones.
Dangerous ones. Like if I saw like a
tiger,
I think I wouldn't be as loving. No, I was thinking of an iguana. I was like, no, that thing's poison.
Are iguanas poisonous?
I think so. Are they?
Because I remember in Mexico, they're all over the place there.
I thought they were, or maybe a different type.
I don't know.
Or maybe they're just really big claws or something.
Because iguanas over there, they're like as common as like seeing a squirrel here. You just walk around and there's just iguanas.
Those are really big ones, right?
They can be pretty big.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're bigger than squirrels.
I thought some of them were, or maybe it's only the females or something.
I don't know.
I can't remember.
I'll be honest, I know
old history. I don't remember.
I know zero things about iguanas.
Yeah, I don't either. I know they can whip their tail.
I didn't even know that. Oh wait, I think they grow back.
That's just lizards in general.
I don't know lizards. but I guess that is. So even like crocodiles? If I cut off a crocodile's tail, it'll grow back?
I don't know. I'm not from like Florida or Australia. I don't know.
Crocodiles are lizards, right?
Yeah.
They look
No,
like
we're
it.
gonna. Someone's gonna be watching this and be like, these stupid podcast people.
So you
they don't know
competed.
their.
So you competed in a ringette tournament. So tell us about your tournament that you just competed in.
It was interesting. So our team hasn't really. We haven't really played with like this is honestly the first time we've actually played together since like September. So some of the girls haven't played since September, and some of the girls haven't played maybe even pre-COVID. So really rusty, and for it to be a first time at tournament, it's kind of rough, especially when like the rest of the girls from other teams have already competed in like 3 tournaments. They've been practicing together, so a little rough shape. We lost every game, but that's okay. I think we did pretty well for being a team that hasn't played together to learn how each other work and like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you know what I'll say to that is like some people who don't play sports, don't play hockey, right? They'll look at like the game ends and like, oh look, that team won, that team lost.
Yeah.
Right? And like they'll just assume, oh, because they, obviously this team that won, they were like the better team. And okay,
Yeah.
But the thing is like, I know in hockey, which is similar to ringette.
Yeah.
But not exactly the same, but like similar
ice tea ice
vibes.
sport.
So I know, for example, like hockey, like I've been in games where, because I played hockey growing up, is like the game can be really, really close, the whole game. And it's like, we almost scored, but it didn't quite go in. They almost scored, it didn't quite go in. And like sometimes the team that wins, it's because like a lucky bounce.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like a puck, rolled in. Or like, and there've been frustrating games where like we're outplaying the other team. And maybe they're just their goalie's doing really well. Or again, we're just not getting those bounces.
Yeah.
And then they might get a couple lucky bounces. That's just like, it bounced in off a skate. You know? Somebody, and it's like, the score doesn't always reflect
what the actual game
was.
Because there has been times I've been in games like that where, we're in their side all the time, and we're like shooting on them constantly. Their goalie and defense are just that good.
Yeah.
That it's like can't get a single thing in, and then just happens to be they win by like 1 point. And it's like, oh,
Yeah.
well, but like majority of the time we're in their end. So.
But so this was your first time playing in a because so you used to play ringette like much more like when you were younger.
Yeah. So pre-COVID, there would be like a game per weekend, a practice per week, and then you'd be going to like tournaments every other 3 or so months.
Yeah.
Right.
So this was your first time like competing in quite a long time.
Yeah.
So how did it feel to be like back in that environment?
It's kind of interesting because like the last time we were doing that I was 17. So it's kind of weird to think about. So, but like back then, we were pretty solid. All the girls knew how to work together. Like we were about to go to provincials, and we we're feeling like really, and you kind of go back in weirdly having that expectation of knowing what to do again. And then you get on, you're like, oh wait, how does this game work? Because there's a couple times I'm like, I couldn't remember like the rules, and they actually did some rule changes too. So I was like, yeah. So sometimes I'm like, what was that? Like I actually have to ask the ref. I'm like, what was that call? Because I don't remember what this symbol means anymore. And so you're not quite, knowing the game as you used to.
Yep.
So because back then I used to go like, I could probably be a ref to make some extra money. Now no. Now I definitely don't know how to be a ref at all. So, but I think a lot of girls had that kind of expectation to go back in and it would be like the same, and it feels like the old times because all the old parents are coming back and you're like meeting everyone's like, oh my gosh, this reunion, it feels like old times. And then you get on the ice and you're like, oh, I feel a little rusty. So at least for me, I didn't feel as bad because I have been going out to additional practices with another team every like Tuesday until like mid-December. They stop for the holidays.
So you've been at least sort of building your stamina
a little bit better. So I wasn't as winded or gassed by during the games. So, but some of the other girls, because I know some of them have been going out to practices, so they were okay. But then I know some girls were not, and it was kind of funny. I was kind of laughing at them, but that's okay.
Yeah,
we'll get back into it. I think our coach is going to start putting together some more practices, so we'll actually be ready for the next tournament. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be at because I'll be in Manila. So I mean, it's not. I mean, you know,
you're busy. I'm
busy.
It's a good reason to not be available.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. There's another thing happening.
Yeah.
So, but they're going to be doing a Richmond Hill tournament. I think end of January, going into February weekend.
Yep.
So I wish them good luck on that. So.
Dominate.
Hopefully we get better.
That's right.
So it's really just, I think it's just working on stabbing. That's what stabbing the ring is.
So the actual
making
act
the
of,
connection.
Getting in there.
Yeah, because it's like same with like hockey. You know, it's like, oh, you didn't stop the puck. You didn't receive the pass.
Yes.
It's like that's the thing. It's like we're not receiving each other's passes, so we can't move it anywhere.
I feel like the ring is harder. Like, I'm just imagining as a hockey player. So here's the thing I'm imagining, right? Someone throws a puck at me. Mm-hmm. If I want to receive the pass, all I have to do is make sure my stick is on the ice in the path of where the puck is going. Mm-hmm. And obviously, like, when it hits your stick, like, you're trained to, like, receive a pass, you kind of, like, cradle it a little bit, right?
Yeah.
But in general, like, I want to, like, I can put my stick here, and I can wait for the puck.
Yeah.
But with the stick, ringette stick,
in the ring,
you have to nail it in the moment that it's coming.
Yeah.
Or else it'll like, you can't just stick your stick here and let the ring hit. I mean, I guess you could, but
but it's not.
You're not gonna have any control on it.
Yeah, and your stick is like, it's like that.
It's like a little point.
Yeah, but it's like that wide, and so it's like, well, if the ring's coming, you gotta bounce. Yeah. Whereas like the blade on a hockey stick is a little bit more wider.
It's much wider than the puck.
But I've tried stopping a puck in hockey. I can't do it. Like I always find it goes underneath that arch.
Behind the heel or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah. It always goes there for me. I'm like, oh, I keep missing it.
I guess you get used to it either way.
Yeah, and I definitely can't cradle or dribble it or whatever. What is that called when you shuffle it?
Stick handling.
Stick handling. I don't have no stick handling. No stick handling.
I used to be pretty good at that. I think I've lost a lot of it because, like, I remember being able to be like,
yeah, I can't do that. Yeah,
and like, I was trying to do it a while ago, like a few years ago now, with just I think when I was rollerblading around on my street, and I'm
you
like,
could do that here.
I could, yeah. I just feel like I've lost. Like, it was feeling where like you need to get it back because I remember like when I was really playing a lot, right? You learn to use your peripheral vision, so like. Ideally, you're supposed to be like handling the puck, kind of keeping an eye on it, not looking directly at it, and you're supposed to be kind of looking around.
Yeah, you know? So I think that's probably the easier thing in ringette because once you've stabbed it, it's there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Whereas like with hockey, you gotta stick handle it while you're skating. You could definitely lose it.
Yeah.
So actually, I noticed that with hockey players as well, they're better at what is it? Like also like foot handling the puck.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we don't really do that in ringette as much.
Yeah, every now and again you'll just like
you lose it a bit, so you kick it a bit and then you get it again. And yeah, we don't do that in ringette. So it's like, oh, yeah. So some girls might be able to do that, but it's not common. No. It
sounds really fun to be in a tournament. Like as you're telling me about it, I'm like, because I honestly have some great memories of like going to tournaments with your team.
Yeah.
Like it was because I used to play, you know, in the GTHL, and like, you know, we had your regular games and practices, but when the team all got together and like went to a tournament, especially if it was one where you're like, you go traveling and you like go stay in a hotel and everything.
Yeah.
It's like I used to like love that. Was so fun.
Yeah. No, there was a moment there, like we're going up on our last game. We're going against Sudbury. I think it was earlier into the game. It was the first period. And there was a point they were in our end and they were taking shots, or we were pushing them out, and we were doing pretty well at keeping them out, but they had a lot of shots on us, and our goalie was like saving every single one of them. But there was like a moment there where I was like, wow, it really feels like a tournament, because it was so like intense in that moment.
Yeah.
Because we weren't able to get it out of our end, that like you could hear like the parents in the crowd and people going like, oh, ooh, like everyone's like, and I was like, oh, I kind of miss this. I like this.
Yeah.
Like, you start hearing people get really anxious about it.
So awesome.
Yeah, really adds to the whole thing.
I wonder if there must exist. I mean, I know that there's like men's or like beer league hockey. Mm-hmm. For years I've been like, I should join a league, but I just never have gotten around to it.
You probably could. Actually, my uncle's recently got back into hockey, and he's it's like mid-50s. And so he's recently got back into it, and he found some good teams that they have. Like, he's going to hockey like 4 times a week. Like, he goes more than I go to ringette. Yeah. And they started applying for tournaments too, so he might be going to tournaments as well.
Oh, so the team, so those teams, like, you join the team and then they have their league, and then the teams also they have tournaments.
Yeah, like they might. I think if someone's willing to actually enter you guys into the tournament and like schedule that all out.
Yeah.
Obviously, you have to be in a certain time in advance, because I know they fill up.
Yeah, that makes
because
sense.
because eventually you can't get into them.
I feel like that would just be so fun.
Yeah, I mean, hey, no time like the present. You can get back into hockey, but we were talking about this earlier, though. It is harder to get back into something once you have stopped.
Yeah.
Yeah, you kind of start losing your skating legs a little bit.
Yes.
But if you keep with it, and you keep consistently going, you keep it, and you end up like you keep building the skills, and you get like really good. Like, we went up against Ajax, and I was laughing because that whole team was a bunch of moms, and we got destroyed. Like, the ladies were getting off the ice to their little kids, and I was like, okay. And then like in Sudbury, there was a lady there. She was 52, and she crushed us. I was like, okay.
Because I've got to think,
all right.
if you're doing that regularly, like, you're going to be in great shape.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you're great shape. You're keeping at it, and it's like you don't lose the skill.
Because I remember there was one winter where I was like, I started going out to shinny hockey, which is like, there's certain arenas around the city. A lot of them are outdoor rinks where you just show up at a certain time, and like people show up with their gear and you just play. And I remember the first couple times I went, especially the first time, it's like it's like we get on the ice, and like the first play where I sprint to go after somebody, and I was like, oh, okay, wait a minute.
Gotta slow down. I think I used everything I had in that one.
Because it's really getting used to, like, you suddenly gotta go, and then you stop, and then you gotta go, and it's like, it's hard to get that
stamina. Yeah, now you're on the bench, and like your break on the bench no longer is enough to get back into the game, because that's the thing, is like you want like short shifts, right? And shifts really shouldn't be more than like a minute. So that means you only really have a minute of rest per time as well, because the other player will be switching with you. So, but like when you're coming back, it's like, I need 20 minutes to sit.
In fact, wait, so how many people are on a team?
That's a great question.
But like you were saying, so you're like a minute on and a minute off. So it should be good to have. It should be good to have at least 5 defensemen is like a nice number, because then you just rotate that 5. And it's 2 at a time, right? Is it the same as hockey?
Two defense at the time.
3 forwards, 2 defense.
You guys have 3. Oh, is that the center?
The center, right wing, left wing, and then you got your 2 defense.
Yeah, it's the same.
Okay.
Then you have your goalie in there. So probably having 5 defense, and then 5 forwards, and probably like 3 centers is like a very comfortable amount. So having like 13 to 14 players is good. 14 being like the goalie.
I'm trying to remember now how many I used to have.
Second goalie.
Yeah.
13 to 14 to 15.
I'm trying to remember how many were on my team. I recall, I don't remember it being so much like shift on, shift off, shift on, shift off. I think we usually went with 3 lines.
Oh.
So it would be like, I would go have a shift about a minute, get off, then there'd be another shift, then there'd be another line, get on, they'd get off, there'd usually be another line, and then I would get on at that.
Yeah.
In fact,
So you'd have 2 shifts off.
yes.
Yeah. So that's why for us it's like so I guess we don't have as many people playing, I guess, because 5 is comfortable because then you have
at least one person who can kind of rest.
that has like you get a double rest at some point. So that's your double rest. But then you go on. So it's like 2 people and then the 2 and then it kind of rotates because that person has to join.
Is that typical for ringette?
I think so. I think that's more typical.
If that's the case. That's more aggressive than hockey, I think. I just think it's less rest.
Yeah, it's less rest. But like to even have like a full team, because we didn't even have that at the tournament this weekend. Mm-hmm. So there was times where we only had 4 defense.
So you were just on off.
You had your partner and you're just switching, switch.
And the games aren't quite as long as hockey games, right?
No.
Is that right?
The games 2 periods, 20 minutes.
So 40 minutes total.
About that, I think 20 minutes. Yeah, at our league it's 20 minutes, I believe. And so we had to end up switching a forward. You had to take a forward and put the forward on our defense because we're in the defensive zone so often that the defensemen were getting really tired.
Really windy, yeah.
And so we had to put that extra forward play defense. And then same with center. I think we had 2 center, and then I think 1 center ended up switching to forward, and the other forward would start playing center because he just did not have enough players, but because you're feeling so tired by that point.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the goalie has to play the entire game. Like there's some teams that will have 2 goalies. Like I remember when we went up against Ajax, I saw that they had 2 goalies and a ton of girls. And I was just like, okay. And looking at my team, it's like 10 of us. Like, okay. So
yeah, that's hard.
Yeah. But I think I think the requirement is at least 7 to play.
So that's like the minimum, absolute minimum, yeah.
I think so. Because it's 6. Wait, 1, 2. Yeah. It should be 2 defensemen. So that's 5.
Yeah.
And then 6 being the goalie. And then 1 person to change, I think, is kind of like the minimum. Because I remember there was one year I went to a tournament. It was a winter storm. We had to go to London, Ontario. And then there was like a massive truck crash or something. So a lot of girls were super late.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. I fortunately, like, we got out there early enough, so I was there and we're just waiting. But they had to delay our game because there was only like 4 of us, and so we technically can't play the game. And then I think we got 7 players, so we were technically qualified. I think London was nice enough to let us wait another like 30 or so minutes, like
so that more people
just
show
for
up.
more people. But eventually we had to start the game, and we started, and I think I did an 8-minute shift because we only had 3 defense, and the 2 girls just kept switching with each other. I couldn't get off.
That's so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, people who don't know, like hockey specifically, ringette, I think is same pace. It's like it's a sprinting game. Mm-hmm. Like there's a little bit of kind of standing. I guess maybe if you're on defense and like the play's happening over there.
Yeah.
But like for the most part, it's the ideal situation is you're kind of going almost all out.
Yeah.
For your whole shift.
Yeah.
And then you go rest.
Then you go rest.
So if you're not giving that rest, that's brutal.
Yeah, actually, because I don't really know how it is. I never played any other sports. I actually don't really know how it is for field sports. I can't do field sports. I can't run. Like I can skate. All of a sudden running it's really tiring. So if I play soccer or like
Yeah. Well, like, so one thing I
Football or
noticed,
something.
I only played soccer very briefly, very young. Like my parents put me both baseball and soccer at the same time. And then I just found they started to interfere with each other and I had to pick one or the other and I ended up picking baseball.
Okay.
So like, but from what so I'm not as experienced in soccer, but I'm sure you have to be in great shape. But the thing that I have noticed watching like World Cup,
Okay.
right, which is kind of all I watch. I don't watch that much soccer. But from what I've watched is like, because those guys are on pretty much the whole game. Like they have some substitutions, but it's not like
So they don't change lines.
no. It's like it's like a guy can be on for like the entire game, and then maybe in the last 10 minutes they'll bring him off and bring somebody else in. And then I think once they take you out, you're not allowed to go back in. I think that's how it works.
Oh.
Yeah.
That kind of sucks for the guy that has to be benched for the entire game.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just sort of how it goes. Yeah. So some players that are there, they just never play in the game. But like, but I think
I don't like that.
yeah, but I think because of that, it's like I think there's a lot more not standing around, but it's like if your job is to be, I don't even know the positions in soccer, but if your job is to be like the equivalent of the defenseman in hockey or ringette, where you're kind of like more, you're not rarely going deep into the offensive zone.
Oh yeah.
I think in soccer it'll almost never happen.
Oh.
Like you're kind of like, I think everybody's sort of in their position, and then they the whole thing sort of shifts like this.
Oh. Okay.
And obviously, like if you're directly involved in a play, obviously you're doing a lot of running.
Yeah.
But then like once the ball gets away from you, like it's not expected that you're going to go all the way over there and chase the ball, and then go all the way over here and chase the ball.
It's kind of like, that's this guy's zone, or like with like volleyball, the ball's going this way, so it's probably this guy who's going to take care of it.
Because I think it's not, I mean, obviously it wouldn't physically be possible to be like just running at that sort of that hockey pace for an entire game. Yeah, because I guess like because the rink is much smaller, it's not as big as a field. Yeah, you can go up, because there are times where I'll go, because I can see that there's no one up ahead. I will like sprint it all the way down to the forward zone, get the pass, and maybe go in for a breakaway. But typically, like that would mean like me as a defense has to go all the way to the other side of the rink, and then if I don't score, now I gotta go all the way back on defense.
And it's I'm tired.
Yeah. So that's why, you're
full sprint.
You're expected to do that, but then you're going to get off and rest. So
that's one thing though I do like about ringette though, is that it's that team sport, and it does force people to like not only pass, because I've mentioned this before, where it's like, okay, you have to pass it up every blue line, you have to pass it, it has to either touch, it can't be dragged over by you, so it has to touch either your teammate or a different team, or the opposing teammate, or
so one person cannot just take the ring
all the way
and go end to end. Because hockey you can do that.
You could probably do that. So
I remember when I was in house league, I would do that.
You just go. I remember seeing like the little ones just go. But and then we also have a shot clock. So shot clock, is 30 seconds. So the ring has to touch the other team within those 30 seconds. So
as in like ideally the other team's goalie, because you shot it at their net. So you can be going around in the offensive zone around their defense, but at some point you're gonna have to stop and then maybe hit the goalie. So sometimes some girls will just do a little tap at the goalie with the ring and then reclaim it and then go around just
again
to reset the shot clock.
The clock.
That's cool.
Yeah,
hockey doesn't have anything like that.
Oh, we have that.
All hockey has is there's the offside, as in like you can't enter. No. The puck has to enter the opposing team's zone first.
Yes, before any other player. Or your team.
Your team's players. Yes. That's yes. And then I guess icing is the other one. Like you can't just throw the puck all the way end to end.
Yeah, we can ice.
We can ice
it, but 2 lines we cannot touch it.
2 lines.
So if we ice it, our team just can't touch it. It has to touch a different player. So technically, I could ice it all the way to the goalie, and if it bounces out of the goalie's crease line, and someone's there, they could grab it and try to score.
But because it hit the goalie.
But it has to touch a different. So like 2 lines, if you pass and it's gone past 2 lines, then the other team has to grab it. So I've had times where a girl has shot it and she's hit me and she can take it because I'm defense and I'm back there.
Yeah.
And she's like hit my leg and that still counts.
Actually, hockey used to have 2-line pass, but I think they got rid of it.
Oh.
I know the NHL used to. You weren't allowed to pass out of your zone across your blue line and the center line. You weren't allowed to do that, and then they got rid of that rule. I'm trying to remember. I can't remember anymore if we must have had that in my league too, but I don't remember if they got rid of it when I was playing or not. I can't really remember.
Oh.
I think we had it actually. I'm pretty sure. And then I know the NHL got rid of it because it's more exciting if somebody can be like basically cherry picking down on the other end and you can just throw them a puck and he can go score.
Oh,
so that's why they were trying to increase the number of goals in the game.
I see. Okay.
So, but yeah, it used to be if you were going to pass to somebody outside of your zone, they had to be behind the center line.
Okay.
But not anymore.
I did not know that. I know that for Ringette, just this year, they've changed two things. One rule being you can, so the goalie has a crease line, and so no one's allowed to go into that line. No one from either team. That is like goalie only.
Okay.
So, which I got caught on a couple times because I haven't played it in a while. So
you were just getting in there on taking
I
the
kept
goalie.
accidentally putting my foot in because I'd be backing up and then my foot kind of goes in, and they count that. So it's going to be like a 5-second count that we cannot touch it. If we touch it within those 5 seconds, then they're going to call the play. They're going to stop it.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah, so my foot kept going in.
Wait, in your own crease or
in my own crease?
Oh, so even your own players can't go in your goalie's crease?
No.
Oh,
yeah. So that's the thing is like sometimes as a defense you're backing up. And I don't know, like, I don't, it's been a while, so I've kind of forgotten where approximately the crease is.
Yes.
So I'm starting to back up and maybe, like, I have a wider stance when I skate, so I might get a little heel in there, and then they start counting. Oops.
I wonder why that's a rule for your own team. I don't think hockey has a rule.
It's just so, like, I think nobody goes in. The only time a defense can go into the crease is if the goalie is not there. And it's only one defense.
Are you allowed to, like...
You can substitute as the goalie if the goalie is not in the play.
Because in hockey, right, like, let's say I shoot the puck at the goalie, right? And the goalie, like, has it on his stick or something. You can't
interrupt that.
Because we would, like... I mean, the thing is, in hockey, it's just, like you do not touch, like you know...
Yeah, you don't touch the goalie.
Like basically, if an opposing player comes near my goalie, right? My job is basically, like, get in that guy's face and be like, you know, get away from my goalie. Yeah. But, like, in terms of rules, I'm allowed to go after the goalies with my stick until there's the whistle blown. Yeah. So there's always this weird thing where it's like someone would shoot the puck, we'd crash the net, try to get a rebound, we're in there, and then I'd have an opposing player in my face being like, stay away from my
goalie. Yeah.
So there's this kind of like, we protect our goalie. But I don't think there was a rule in terms of like, I believe I couldn't have a foot in the crease. But I can go in there with my stick.
Oh, so yeah, we can't have anything in there at all. So it's like the extra protection line around the goalie. So like no one touches the goalie because you're not to touch the goalie at all. So that crease is like their protection line. So anything in that crease is theirs. So, but they made the new rule where, because there's sometimes the ring might be touching the crease.
Okay.
And it's just touching it. And it's a little confusing because like now a ref has to go like, is that touching? What is that? Is that goalie ring or?
So you're saying even if the ring is not like fully in the crease, it's just touching it.
It's just touching it. Technically, that's in the crease. It's touching it. It's still in.
Okay.
So that was the old rule.
Okay.
Where nobody can touch it, but sometimes it's so close that you don't really know, and so you'd have like a forward would pull it out, and so defense would be like, "Hey, that was in the crease," but then the ref didn't see it, and then they score.
Huh.
So to avoid that, they've made it that anybody can push it in further. Even if it's touching, you can push it in.
You just can't pull it out.
You can't pull it out. So for the defense to make it more obvious for the ref, push it in. So you can tap it in. I tried stabbing it and putting it in. I can't do that. I can tap it in. So tap it from the outside of the ring. It looks like I can tap it, but I can't stab it.
If you stab it, it'll get blown dead or whatever.
Yeah, it calls the play. So I did that, and then the play stopped. So you can't do that. And then now they've also made it that when a penalty is called, and you know the ref. So basically, when a penalty is called, the team that doesn't have the penalty can keep going until the other team stabs it. Because once
Okay, that's how it is in hockey.
In hockey, right? So
Yeah.
once the other team touches it, then the play stops.
And
the
the
person
penalty
takes
starts.
takes the penalty. So usually in that time frame, when a penalty is called, because the other team can't touch it anyways, what happens is usually the goalie would come off the ice. The
And
rule
you put
was, and then you put another person in the
Yeah.
right. Well, they made it now because it's not going to go to that other side anyways, and there's really nothing going on that side. They made it the goalie doesn't have to sprint anymore.
Oh, so the goalie can just stay in there. So
They can just stay in there, and you can immediately put in four people
So you basically, like, your power play starts right away.
right away.
That's
So-
actually, that kind of makes sense.
It kind of makes sense. I wasn't a big fan of it, but now that I thought about it, I'm like, that makes sense.
So that means like because before, like in hockey, the goalie has to get to the bench before the new player can come on.
Mm-hmm. Within that time that the
But now
the
it's like
penalties
the
being
moment the
called.
ref puts up their hand. I assume that the ref
Yeah,
put up their
the
hand.
ref put up a hand.
So when the ref puts up their hand,
I think the calls are the same. I think the calls all that are the same.
makes sense.
Yeah.
So the moment the ref puts up their hand, you can player can jump over the boards and be on the ice.
So no. So we can't add a player. If we wanted to add a player, then
Oh, wait.
yeah, we'd have to take off the goalie. So it's putting another player in the offensive zone. So it's usually when in the offensive zone, it's 3-on-3, right? 3-on-3, and then what you can do is you can put a fourth player in now, like into that zone. So there's
So
already
one of the defense can go in.
the defense can now go in.
Oh wait, okay. So I didn't even realize. So there's a rule as in like normally only 3 players can go into the
Yeah,
offensive
so
zone.
only 3 players can be in the offensive zone per team per time.
Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah. So instead of having that goalie run, like skate all the way so that you can put the defense player in, the defense player can just step in. The moment the call is made, the defense can just boop, go in.
Wait,
So
where
now
was
it's 4-on-3.
Where was the goalie having to go before?
Off.
So
So you can only put 4 players in if the goalie is off the ice.
So the
in
fifth player
general.
has to stay in the defensive zone or whatever, hang back.
Yeah, they hang back, but honestly, they can come up a little bit. They just can't enter the next zone because the moment they touch the ring, it's hard to describe.
Okay.
But
So
but
that's interesting. So that's different. That's different.
it's different. Yeah, because
But if you take the goal, if the goalie left the ice, now one of those defensemen can now go into the offensive zone.
yeah,
Whereas before that, only 3 players pretty much ever can only be in that zone.
can be in there. So now it's different. So like if there wasn't a penalty called and it's just like you're doing overtime and you're trying to get as much in there as possible, then yeah, you would need to take the goalie off so you can put another girl
Okay.
in there. And then, but with the penalty being called, they can't touch it anyway. So now that they can just go in apparently.
I see.
So yeah,
That's
little
interesting.
changes, little. So
It's cool, and I like talking about the differences between hockey and ringette because like everything. At first, I thought I understood it completely, but then I realized, oh wait, there's an extra thing. Because like in hockey, there's no limitation of how many. Like if you want to, you could have all 5 players behind their goalie for the whole game if you want to. I mean, I guess except for the offside rule, I guess. But there's no rule for like how many players can go anywhere. It's really just the only real rule is the puck has to enter the opposing team's zone first, and then at that point, like all 5 players could go in and just chase the puck.
Oh.
You normally wouldn't because obviously if everybody's deep,
then like
the puck goes out. There's nobody defending.
to get there. Yeah.
So like usually the 2 defensemen will park themselves just inside the other team's blue line.
Yeah.
And they're trying to just keep the puck in the zone because if
Yes.
the puck leaves, then everyone has to leave to start to bring
Yeah.
offside.
Yeah.
So that's usually where they'll live.
Yeah,
But-
we kind of do the same thing.
Yeah.
Ish. Yeah. But like some girl might play safety if like for example they decide to keep a forward in deep
I see.
or in high or something like that, right?
Yeah.
And so like just so that if it goes over to her, she doesn't get like a free breakaway
yeah.
kind of thing. But yeah, usually they'll also reside in that zone as well.
But they won't they can't cross the blue line, the defenseman.
So we also have an additional line.
Oh, how many lines are there in ringette?
We have 2 blue lines and then red lines.
So when you
So like you know in hockey where you have like the goalie and then you have like those two big circles.
Yes.
And then there's some distance and then it's the blue line.
Yes.
Well, there's a red line that just touches those circles here.
Oh.
It's in between those two circles and the blue line.
And the defense are not allowed to cross that line.
That red line. Or not even defense, just it's 3 people in at a time.
Where do you...
So defense could go in as long as there's not a forward. So that's good if you want to switch lines. Like if a forward's tired and they want to switch, they can give it to the defense, and the defense can do that while they switch.
Is a hockey rink like? Do you play in hockey rinks?
Yeah, we've played in hockey rinks before. And then there's been times there's no line, and so we have to kind of estimate. It's like, okay, I think it should be there.
Because that's what I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of.
Most of them will have the red line though.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember if I've seen it or if I didn't notice it. Or
I think you probably just didn't notice it because you don't have to deal with it.
It's not part of the game. Yeah.
Because for you guys, you have that red line at the end where the goalie is.
Yeah, the goal line.
For the goal line for the icing calls.
Yes.
We don't use that at all, but the line is there.
Interesting.
So, yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
It's funny because I'm thinking back now. There's probably I do remember going to certain arenas and like remembering that there are extra things there and just kind of not thinking about what they were, or not knowing what they were for. But I guess they were probably ringette lines.
Probably, and you just didn't really pay attention
never
to
really
them.
thought about it.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Should we move to our final segment?
Sure.
Hang on, did we cover everything we wanted to cover? I know we wanted to make sure we promoted. Well, obviously you weren't going to your pageant.
Yes, going to a pageant. I'm doing a little farewell.
Farewell send-off
event
Yep.
here at the Glenmore Records Studio.
That's right.
By Scott Dion Brown. Here, Thursday, January 15th, 7 to 11. $10 admission. There's going to be karaoke. You can sing for $10 per song, and this is kind of like a fundraiser, a little fundraiser to kind of help me get to Manila because tickets are not cheap.
It's kind of a big trip.
It's a big trip. It's a big trip. So so it's just a little get together. You can have some fun. There should be some little light snacks and stuff like that for people. But yeah, it's just a little send off for me.
There you go. Thursday, January 15th. It's going to be like a fun karaoke party. You can get up on stage. $10. Sing a song. Sing several songs if you want.
Several songs if you want.
Take some pictures. It's a photo studio.
Yep. There's
a couple sets on display if you guys want to do that as well. It's going to be a fun party.
Yeah. Little get together. So if you feel like coming, come by. More the merrier.
There you go. Nice. So that's happening. And then 15th of January. Okay, good. Well, then maybe we'll move to our final segment.
Sure. Sounds great.
Ladies and gentlemen, introducing this week's edition of the Barrel of Monkeys World Championship. Now you can bring that over here.
This thing?
And the stool too, probably. So, you're no stranger to the show. You know what's coming.
I know. I think I've only done this once before.
I guess so, yeah, because I think it was only at the new location that we had it. So, I don't remember what you got last time, do you? We'll look at the scores after.
Okay.
Let me get the timer going. So, anyway, I'll explain the rules. I mean, I know you know them, but... So...
Need a fresh start. Sits
in the middle. Okay. I'll put 1 minute on the timer.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna move this.
Yeah. You don't need the mic. Yeah. Make it so that you're as in the mode as possible. I'll say 3, 2, 1, go.
Mm-hmm.
Grab the barrel.
Mm-hmm.
Take the monkeys. Pour. I won't do the whole demo.
Mm-hmm.
Pour out the monkeys. Take a single monkey. Add to your chain. Make the chain as long as you can. At the end, we'll count the monkeys. The monkey in your hand does not count towards your total.
Right.
Do you have any questions?
No.
So, remember, you got your pageant coming up. You just had your tournament. Mm-hmm. But none of that pressure is higher
than this. Honestly, I'm feeling the pressure.
This will have serious ramifications on the future. Okay.
Okay. Way to make someone anxious.
But don't be nervous. It's fine. Don't worry about it though. Life
The world
changing.
will explode if I don't get at least 3 monkeys.
But don't worry about it. Okay, ready?
Okay.
3, 2, 1, go.
No. Oh.
Okay,
All right, the world's not ending.
we've got a pretty good start. Well, I mean, they could fall off.
No,
Not that they will, but
don't say that.
honestly, this is looking pretty good. You've done this before.
Yes, I have.
Have you been training daily since your last time?
No.
Every day you've been running the monkeys, prepping for this moment and this moment only. Okay. You know what? Okay. 20 seconds remaining.
All of them are flat.
Yeah, you're kind of in a tough spot now, but this has been a very respectable run, I'm going to say that. Oh! Do it. Oh, you had it. Can you get it? Time! That was
Ta-da!
quite respectable, I think.
Ta-da!
Let's count them.
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8
I feel like I got 8 last time. 8 or 9.
Well, I don't know. But let's take a look at the monkey standings, shall we? Monkey standings.
Monkey standings.
Okay, let me bring it up bigger so we can actually see
Yeah,
it.
because it's really small.
Yep. Although I did kind of reorganize it, so it was actually smaller than that before.
Ew.
But it's better. You can put them down if you want. It's 8
Okay.
monkeys, right?
It should be 8. 1, 2, 8. Have you got someone who does
8.
all of them?
We have. It's happened twice. Twice and only twice.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But so
Because it just once they get flat, it's really hard to.
yeah, it's yeah. In fact, there's a thing that you want to watch for when that happens. But hang on, let's look at the where are you? So where is you?
I think I had 8 or something last time.
Do you see yourself?
No.
Let's There you are.
Oh, 8.
8 monkeys. Oh, so you tied your previous score. Well, then I'm not. We don't even have to adjust.
Didn't
anything.
get better, but I didn't get any worse. So.
And you know what? Sometimes that's something.
That's fine.
8 monkeys is a good score.
Consistency.
Yes. It was good. Yeah, one thing I found, I've been experimenting with it, but I myself haven't been able to crack the code yet. But what I've noticed is, so what I find is sometimes the monkeys, and maybe the trick to it. So like sometimes when you're trying to go for the monkey, right? It's like, oh, I can't get under there. But then there are other times when the shape of the arm is such that it's almost flat like that.
Yeah.
And then you can pretty easily get under there.
Oh, you go from that way.
But the thing
That's
is,
the cheat.
But the thing is, they don't always sit like this. Like there are times, and that's why I'm not sure if are some monkeys' arms like for example, like look at that.
Oh.
So that monkey's arm is much like it's not flat. So it's hard to get under a flat monkey with that type. But I don't know, like is that monkey,
Are they?
or is it just that he's sitting on there differently? Because his arms are definitely more curled, I think.
Really? Are
See,
these
even this-
monkeys, do they have different hands? No way do they have
I
different
thought they
hands.
were all identical. But look, so in fact, there. So it must be because look, see how this one now? See how pointed up it is?
Really?
And I haven't been able to figure out. 'Cause
No way.
Sometimes I'm using these, and they're sitting there on such a way that it's like it's really easy to pick up a flat monkey. Like, even like this. So it's almost a matter of like, where can you get the monkey to sit on his arms in such a way?
Oh, like this one. Maybe this one?
I don't.
Like his arm here is way more curled than
Than that one.
that one there.
So maybe that's
Can anyone see that?
the key.
Show it to the to the
It's like the angle.
maybe the closer up.
Yeah, the angle of the arms here.
Like, or are we just like?
It's this one's more hooked and that one's.
Or, I thought the bottom ones were more, like.
Yeah.
Are
So
we?
look, that one's like it's sticking. This one is sticking out further that direction, and I think that's the key. It's different. So
Or are we just like really?
I don't know. All I know is that sometimes I've found that there are like certain times where like a monkey's sitting flat, and I have no problem picking it up.
Yeah.
But then other times, I can't. And I've been trying to figure out, because I've realized as I study this game, okay, as I try to become the greatest that there ever was, I've realized that that's the key. The key is if you can master the art of picking up a flat monkey,
You've won the game.
The world is your oyster. But that concludes this week's edition of the Barrel of Monkeys World Championship.
Woo! I'm practicing. Ah!
See, look down. See how curled that is? So now how would you pick up a flat monkey with that?
That is really curled. Why is it so curled?
But see, the thing that I wonder about that is like, can you adjust where his hand is holding the other monkey's hand, and can that adjust it? Like, for example, if this monkey was sitting like that,
Oh.
could you get under there? But is it possible? I don't know.
But there's no way I can just go like this, and change them up,
I don't know.
and then
Like
and risk dropping them all.
it feels like that's the key to becoming like, that's the difference between a casual Barrel of Monkeys player and a professional.
Arrgh.
You know?
Yeah.
Like what are the multi-millionaire Barrel of Monkeys athletes make or play? How do they?
There's athletes for this?
You know, it's possible.
It's possible, honestly.
Like if I want to go to the majors, right? If I want to play in the N NBMA
National B
or L NBML
League. You want to go by league or association?
NBL NB.
ML? MBML.
Yeah, so I mean, most of them are 3 letters, but we could live with a 4-letter. MBOML. Then it gets kind of long. Anyways, that would be the key, I think. If you can master the art of picking up the flat monkey,
Yeah,
that's the key.
that's the key.
But Antoinette Targa sits at the top. She's got all of them. Wow. So I guess she mastered the art.
Yes. Now she must join the league, the National League.
Yeah, it's time for her to go pro.
Time to go pro.
That's how you make the big bucks.
Yep. Mm-hmm. With a barrel of monkeys.
That's right. I think we've reached the end of the show.
Yeah. Sounds
We talked
good.
about a lot of things.
We did talk about a lot of things.
It was
Talk
good.
about, did you get anything fun for Christmas?
Yes.
Ooh.
I got a trumpet.
Whoa.
Yeah, I got a
That sounds
trumpet.
fun.
Yeah.
Now there's going to be music. Check out Scott's orchestra at the Glenmore Records
Like, I need to
Studio.
bring it here. It should be here. I haven't brought it here. It's at my parents' house. I got a trumpet.
Have you had it for the outro?
Because I played it in elementary school. So ever since like grade 8,
Oh, yeah.
I've always thought about wanting to get a trumpet, and I finally got one. It's nice, and it's purple.
It's a purple trumpet?
It's a purple trumpet. Yeah.
Wow. You know, purple is a underused color, I've noticed.
It is, and
I
like
need more purple.
I agree. I like purple.
I like purple.
Did you get anything cool?
Yeah. I got a matcha maker
A matcha. maker.
matcha maker kit thing, so I can now whisk my matcha.
That's cool.
I got my water bottle,
Oh yes.
and then the light just went on.
Yeah, I don't know what that was.
We got a ghost.
Ghost in there.
There's a
Yeah.
ghost in the washroom. I got socks. Socks are always good.
You know, as a kid, I never liked getting socks or clothes of any kind, actually.
Yeah, beware the soft packaging.
Yeah.
My dad says.
Yeah. But like, and I remember actually thinking back, like it's so rude, but like I remember as a kid, and kids do this all the time.
Yeah.
Where it's like you're opening presents, and like as soon as it's like a sweater or something,
Yeah,
it's just
you're
like,
okay.
like I did not care at all.
Yeah.
But now when I get socks, I'm like, ooh.
Thank you.
Especially if they're like nice ones, like thick ones.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I put these ones on. They're nice and thick, but they also had like good what is it called? Like
grip.
grip tightening around around my foot. You know, like the midsection of your foot, and it kind of just it grips here.
Oh, like the middle, like the arch.
Yeah, in the arch, and it kind of grips there. I was like, ooh, these are nice.
Luxury socks.
Luxury socks. Only the best. So
Only the best for these feet.
Yep. So yeah, I got some pretty good presents. My mom got me some clothes. I like my clothes.
That's nice.
But I think the most fun I had was with my cousin's presents. They got a PS5. So. And then they left for their grandparents. So guess who played with their present? Me.
What games did they have?
They got they got that bot. It's the PS5 video game. Like it's like PS's game. It's like the
I
bot.
don't know what?
It's very similar to like Mario Galaxy, where it's like, but now you're like a little android robot, and then
so it's literally like the PlayStation branded game.
Oh yeah, and
I've never had one, so I don't know.
I was more of an Xbox kid.
I was always a Nintendo kid.
Okay, Nintendo, yeah.
But
I only have the original. That's it.
I mean, that's like that's as Nintendo as you can get.
As you can get.
The Nintendo. The Nintendo.
The Nintendo.
Yeah.
So yeah, but it's basically like Mario Galaxy, and you got like the platforms. You go around, you collect the little coins, and then you find like the little puzzle pieces so that you can put together. And it's kind of cool because you can collect, like while you're in the world, you can collect all of the different products that they have released in the past. So like you'll unlock the original PlayStation.
Oh, okay.
And the original, or like the second one, or like the VR headsets or whatever that they released throughout or the cams, or all the little things that they had. And so it's kind of cool because you're kind of going down memory lane. So they actually have like each one of their little worlds. You're going into like the RAM memory world and like the CPU world, and it's like kind of cute. Cool. So I didn't 100% it, but I did beat the game. So okay. Yeah, so in the time frame.
So you got to the end, but you didn't get like every.
I didn't get all the achievements,
side quest,
but I got most. Like I got most of the things. It's pretty short, small game. I think it's perfect for like my cousins. They also got a Gran Turismo game. I did not play that. I never really played many sports, like sport games or driving games.
I was never into racing games either. My brother really liked them. They were never my favorite. It was just I don't know why. I just was never that interested.
I only played them at the arcades, and that's it.
Yeah, like the ones where like, because I'm like sitting on the bike or something.
Yeah, and it's like, ooh, that's cool. But other than that,
it was never a priority that I wanted in a racing game.
No, so I didn't really play with that. And then the one game that I had a lot of fun with is they had I think it's the second game. I can't remember what the original game is, but it's the Ghost of Yote. Okay. It's the original game is like Ghost of a different part of Japan.
Oh, is it like that samurai game?
Yeah.
Ghosts of Tsushima?
Tsushima or something. Yeah.
I wanted to play that. That game was so cool.
Yeah, so I played Ghost of Yote, which is
a sequel?
I don't even know if they're attached. Sequel or prequel. I'm not entirely sure.
But it's like it's a similar type of game?
Similar type of game. I find it's kind of like if like Sekiro met Assassin's Creed is kind of how it feels. So it's a really fun game. You get to be your samurai mercenary chick, and then you're going around seeking revenge for your family who was murdered by like 5 names or something. So you're going through the list and you're.
I would enjoy that game.
It's fun. It's a good game. I actually really like. Very cinematic, very pretty.
Yeah.
It's cool because they actually force you to play, you know, with different weapons. So, you know, you gotta like check the guy out. Okay, is he fighting against you with a sword? So you want to go after him with your sword. And then if he comes after you with a spear, you want to go for a 2-handed sword. So you got to switch your weapon. And then
there's a slightly different moves and stuff depending on the weapon you're using.
or if you have like a brute, like you got to go after him a different way. And there's assassinations cool. As well. There's range. I think because they have gunpowder, like they're starting to introduce like bombs and stuff like that. But I think eventually you might be able to get like a gunpowder,
like a musket or something.
Yeah.
Or a cannon.
Maybe they do. There was one guy with a cannon. There was one guy, so you had to go up against him.
Cool.
But yeah, it's pretty cool. And then you have your horse, and I really like how the game, instead of going by like, you have your map, but you know it's like usually you'll have like a map compass at the bottom of the game or at the top, like when I play
for like navigation or
navigation, like okay, you're playing like Skyrim, and then it has like your quest is here. Instead, what they'll do is you choose your quest. They'll make it that you can like brush up on the pad on your PS controller, and like you can see it will direct wind. So it's very cinematic because you follow the wind on your horse and you see the wind, and the wind will show you where you need to go. And I'm like, I think that's a prettier way of showing me.
Way better than just like a.
Oh, here's a compass. I gotta follow that dot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I thought
cool.
that was really neat. So gotta play it. I recommend it.
I haven't played games in so long. Basically, since I started this place.
I've been busy.
Like I haven't beat Elden Ring yet.
Oh, okay. Gotta get on that. Gotta stream more and get on that Elden Ring.
I have to like stream, like people in my gaming Discord and stuff.
Yeah.
Scott, when's the next stream? I'm like, I don't know.
I don't know.
But I hope soon.
Soon, maybe. Eventually, you're gonna have to just like stream yourself working on a project here.
That would be fun, actually. Like maybe if I'm building a set or something, or painting something cool.
And then you can just talk to people and just see like maybe the chat, and you're just building something.
That's a good idea. That would be pretty easy to set up, actually.
Yeah.
Just point
and while you're working on something, anyways, you're.
Yeah. Like I do want to even just Brawlhalla. Like I haven't played Brawlhalla in so long.
Oh yeah.
Just run a tournament, you know.
Yeah.
I heard they just did a Attack on Titan crossover in Brawlhalla.
Oh, did they? Oh, okay, cool.
Which I've only seen the first season, but I liked it.
Yeah. That's pretty cool though. If they've
got a lot of cool crossovers in Brawlhalla, actually. Star Wars. They did Avatar: The Last Airbender, Ninja Turtles. Wrestling, WWE.
Oh, that was one thing you wanted to talk about. I don't know how much we have for time, but you wanted to talk about your Avatar review. I have not watched the movie yet.
Oh yeah, I'll give a very quick.
Very quick.
I saw Avatar, the Fire and Ash.
Yeah. Oh.
You know what it is? I was kind of disappointed, and the reason I was disappointed is because. Well, I guess I wanted it to be better.
Yeah.
But the stuff that I saw like in the previews and the trailers made it look really interesting. And honestly, it is. Like the idea that like, you know, the Fire and Ash people, like they're kind of like they're kind of bad.
What is their thing? Like what's their because like the water guys have their whales and their fish, and then, you know, the original guys have like their wind animals and their horses.
Yes.
What does the Fire and Ash people have?
Okay, let me actually think about that. Because you know what the thing is?
Do they not have anything?
Well, they don't have...
They ride the magma.
Like, maybe I have to see it again.
Okay.
but they don't have anything. I don't remember any new animals.
Oh, it's kind of boring.
I don't want to spoil anything because I'm planning to see it. But one thing I will say is like I thought, for example, I'm gonna do a spoiler-free review for your sake and for the viewers.
Yay.
Okay.
Thank you. Because I might see it today.
But it was really sad when this person died.
Someone dies.
No. Maybe. No, I'm not spoiling. but I was expecting that like the whole movie would be taking place in like a new biome.
Yeah, okay.
Right?
That's what I thought.
Yeah. And it doesn't. It doesn't. Like they leave for a bit, but they don't really. And what I heard apparently is that originally the second and third movie were going to be one movie. And then it got split in two.
Oh.
And what's annoying to me is that I feel like I can see that. As in, like, it feels to me like they don't have enough story to justify the full runtime.
So did they just fill it up with cinematic shots? Because that's a 3-hour movie.
Yes, and the other thing is, like, there are times when it almost feels like
nothing's happening.
It's not even that. It's that the things that happen are just happening again. Like, in a lot of ways, the second and third movie feel like they're the same movie.
Oh.
So I don't want to say too much. I mean, I feel like I'm already like poisoning the well for you when you go to see it.
That's fine. I mean, the well was kind of already poisoned after I watched the second movie.
I mean,
so.
I will say
and
this.
the first one, honestly.
I mean, I didn't mind the first one. But I mean, none of them are my favorite movies. But I will say the visual effects, I think, are the best.
Yeah.
I just think they've kind of mastered, like, what I've realized when I'm watching the movies is, like, I know that none of it is real.
Yeah.
Like, everything that is on the screen, with the exception of the human characters, I guess.
Yeah.
Right? The environments, the animals, the Navi, you know, it's all computer generated.
Yeah.
But your mind just accepts what you're watching is real. Even like the water, like, you know that this is not real water.
Yeah.
But it becomes almost like you almost forget that you're watching special effects.
Okay.
And I will say...
That's good.
I will say, for me, that's like...
That's really good.
Yeah, it's like for me, it's the pinnacle. Yeah. Because, like, I know, like, the Marvel movies...
Oh, God.
Like, when you jump... whenever they're having their big fights or anything, like, it always feels like...
I can see the motion blur. I can see the...
Yes. And for me, this, it feels like... It just feels like it's real. And the environment feels real. And...
That's good, because like that was the one thing is like I remember the first movie, super impressed by it, because what did that come out? That came out like what, 2014?
Something like that. Over 10 years ago, I think.
Yeah, so which was crazy for the time. You never seen anything like that. And now, especially where everything's pretty much computer generalized nowadays, it's like it's really important to get it right, because there's some of them that aren't right, and I can already notice it now, and that's going to be more obvious in the future when we get more advanced. Yep. Right.
And like for me, it just looked like I wish every movie was like this. Now, obviously, I'm watching it in 3D, and I wonder.
Oh, you watched the 3D version?
Oh yeah. Oh, I always watch it in 3D just because I wanna. I think these movies, it's like that's how he wants you to watch it.
Okay.
But I'm wondering, like, will the effects look as good watching it just on a regular TV? Will I be able to see? Will it look more computer animated? I'm not sure. But like in that environment, you just feel like you're there. But then I guess my criticism is that it does feel like the visual effects and all of that was where the focus was. And the story... In fact, what's interesting is now that I look at it, I almost feel like if he had taken the second and third movie and had a ruthless editor, you could cut it down to like 2 hours and it'd be an awesome movie. Okay,
yeah. And I think that would add way more to it, because I honestly thought with the second movie, the water story was just not it. Like, I just like, because it was the similar thing. It's like, well, first movie, you're talking about unobtainium and the trees and, you know, taking down the trees. Well, now you're talking about like whale, like going after whales for their, what do they want? They want like the oil or something?
It was like their brain matter. Juice. Golden, I can't remember what it's called.
Golden nugget thing. I don't know. But like, it just didn't feel like enough there, and then you end up bringing back what's his face as an Avatar, but he doesn't really get his chance to like shine, and it's just really just the build up for the second movie. And it's like, and a lot of it, like I remember watching, and it was all cinematic, and I was kind of like, okay, when we get to the movie, and it was like, or one person goes and then they get stuck, so the other people go to save them, but then they get out somehow, and then now they're stuck, and now it's another rescue mission, another rescue mission, another rescue mission. And it's like, you could have really just like take that all out and then blend it, even though I haven't watched the third movie, blend it with the third movie that seems like we actually get to the real meat of the fight. And then
I hate to say it, but you're going to feel the same way watching the third one. Because the issue I had as well. So what's interesting is my experience watching the second one. I remember like generally liking it. The only criticism I remember having of it, it's long.
Yeah.
Which normally I don't mind a long movie. I like long movies. I can sit and watch a nice long movie. I like The Godfather,
Oh, yeah, Godfather's good.
I can watch Lord of the Rings extended edition.
Yes.
I never want it to end.
Yeah.
Right. But I remember we saw it on Christmas Day. It's kind of become our little family tradition, I guess. My parents, we go and like watch on Christmas Day. We watch a movie. So that's why we watched Avatar, The Way of Water. And I remember watching it and being amazed by the visuals. And I remember there was a moment where both my parents were sleeping. And like, honestly, that's not necessarily like a hit against the movie. Like my mom just falls asleep. It's fine. But like, I remember sitting there watching it and being like, you know what? I'm enjoying this movie, but people are gonna think it's boring. I remember thinking it in the theater because I'm like, I'm getting it. I'm enjoying. They're swimming. And there's, look at the animals.
Yeah.
But I'm like, there's no story happening right now.
Yeah.
And people are going to be bored.
Yeah.
And then I liked the action. Basically, like let's say the third act of that movie. I generally liked it.
Okay.
I enjoyed it enough that when the guy got his arm torn off, that was so cool. Like I liked that.
Yeah.
It was like a good whoa. Like it almost felt like it actually happened.
Okay.
But again, it did feel like, okay, they're setting up for the next one.
Right.
This one, it still feels like they're just sort of setting up for the next one.
And is this the end?
No, there's more.
There's more. What is...
I don't know how many they're making. I don't know if it's definitely at least one more, but it might be two more.
Oh gosh, because I'm trying to think the elementals of this, because like as much as you can go for the tree guys saying like, oh, they're earth, they also fly wind.
Yeah.
So I'm like, isn't that an elemental? So what's the next elemental going to be? Because we already use water and fire.
And you know what the thing is? The thing is, though,
lightning.
That does seem to be the theme. But seeing this Fire and Ash movie, in fact, I'm going to want to get your opinion afterwards. It's just like, I don't know if they used the Fire and Ash enough to say that this is a Fire and Ash movie.
Yeah, because I was wondering about that. I'm like, what do they do? That's why I was asking about the animal. So I'm like, what is their thing other than they live on a volcano?
You played the Zelda games?
A little bit, only Breath of the Wild.
Okay, well, so you know how, for example,
briefly.
like the Gorons. They're like the rock people that live in like the volcano land, and they eat rocks.
Oh,
they're like
okay.
they're like big guys, big brown looking, like almost like bears.
Okay.
And they just walk around and like they live in like the fire lava place, and they eat rocks.
I think I kind of do.
So like I was kind of imagining, yeah, they do eat rocks. They just eat rocks. I remember that. But so they're very much like when you go. In fact, yeah, Zelda's a good example because you go to like the Water Kingdom.
The Water Kingdom.
And like they meet like these like.
The fish guys. I remember the fish guys.
Yes. Then the Gorons are very... I was expecting something like that with Avatar.
They eat rocks.
Yeah, but I didn't find... Like, they do live in, like, what looks like a kind of a volcanic-y area. Yeah. But it's not really fleshed out.
Yeah. Because that was one thing I really liked about the first movie, is that we were introduced to an entirely new world.
Yes.
And we see what they eat, what they drink, what they hunt after, how they do... how they live their lives. And it's like I find that now it's mainly more focused on like the fight. And I'm like,
Yes.
I kind of like, especially if you're going to take me to a new biome every time, I would kind of like to know, oh, what do these people do? What is their, what do they, what makes them different from the Na'vi that we originally met and the Na'vi we met in the water? What makes them any different?
Yeah.
So,
you'll see.
Okay. Yeah, we'll see. But I did watch Zootopia 2. That one was good. I think I'm always a person who likes my first movies.
Like it's very rare that the sequel is better.
Sequel
than the
is better,
one.
except for like in Shrek. I like number 2 better in Shrek. But
I can't remember Shrek. I can't remember the difference between 1 and 2, so I'd have to watch them again. But
oh
anyway.
no, we'll put it on the big screen.
True that.
True
I own a theater.
Theater, so we're gonna watch Shrek. I like the first movie because of all the introductions, and again, it's like a whole new world that you get to be introduced to. Though I think I like that the second movie is more, I guess, focused on like a problem, because I think the first movie was like predator versus prey, so it's a whole branch of people. And so now it's like focusing on one division, so we're focusing now on the reptiles.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So that's why there's that little snake in it. So focusing on the reptiles, and also focusing on the origin story of how Zootopia came to be. So it's a little cooler, I think. Story wise, I think it's really cool. Animation's great. I do like how the movie is a little self-aware though. I like that. I like self-aware movies.
Like it laughs at itself a little bit.
A little bit, yeah. Like there's some similarities from that movie and the original movie. It's like a character will mention, it's like, I've seen this before, kind of a thing. Had some pretty funny concept. It made me laugh. Like it made me genuinely laugh. In some points, I like the references. Like there was like the Coca-Cola polar bear reference. There was a couple. The only reference that I was not a big fan of was there was a Shining reference. A little too on the nose for that one. I didn't like that.
Interesting.
Yeah, that was a little cheesy.
But generally, it gets your you recommend.
I recommend. I did enjoy that movie, so I like it. I liked 1 and I liked 2. But I don't know if you've heard of like the original Zootopia concept.
Like before part 1 came out, like how originally what they were gonna do? No.
So quickly, originally the movie was actually supposed to focus on Nick.
Nick is the
fox.
Fox. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. Apparently, it was supposed to be only on him.
Really.
And Judy Hopps was not a
character.
Not a character, or like she might have been a character later, but she's not part of the.
So it's a completely different movie.
Completely different movie. It was probably I think they said something like it was their most expensive thing because they changed up the entire movie.
So they had already been animating it all.
Yeah, they already made it to a point that they showed it to their the test audience.
Oh wow.
Test audience. It was too dark. For a kids movie, it was too dark. It made some kids cry. It was not.
Wow.
So they had to change up the entire movie. So because I think the original concept was that the predators, to force them into this world, were given these shock collars.
Oh.
And so anytime they expressed any type of powerful emotional, but it doesn't even have to be aggression. It could have just been any intense emotion. Oh. So even laughter or whatever, they would get shocked. And so you have you're forced to watch Nick as a main character just being tortured.
It almost sounds like 1984. I mean, that's almost what they were making.
That was basically what they were making. So,
wow.
Yeah, so they had to scrap it, made Judy the main character so that she's a little bit more relatable, more bouncy, and then you understand Nick's pain later through a more sympathetic way because you see how he is still treated with Judy and her trying to accept him as a predator. And it's more you feel bad for Nick.
Yeah.
and you see it from that lens instead.
I mean, that original concept sounds cool.
It sounds really cool. I would love to see the original.
Somebody should like make that movie, even if it's not Zootopia. Like,
Yeah,
just make
it's like
that.
this is not, or just like release it. I want to see it. I don't know if it is available to see, but I would have loved to see the original, even if the animation's not fully done. I want to see the.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, it was very expensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the thing. It's like you can't just point and shoot a camera at something. I mean, obviously reshoots are expensive anyway.
Yeah.
But it's when you have to animate every movement.
Again.
If you're just chucking that in the bin.
Yeah,
that's
and then
like
a whole new scripting because you changed the main character.
Yeah.
It's a completely different movie.
That's awesome.
So, which is really cool in my eyes.
So Zootopia 2 recommended.
Mm-hmm.
Avatar 3. I mean, I don't want to say I don't recommend it.
But I don't recommend.
Well, it's like, here's the thing. I'm going to see the next one.
Yeah.
In fact, I'm going to see all of them, and I'm going to see them all in theaters because I think the effects and the world that he's built, like all that part of it, and mostly the effects and kind of what I know went into it.
That's worth it.
I think it's worth it.
Yeah.
Because I do think these movies represent like the pinnacle of where visual effects should be.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah.
And that I think is enough.
And I think you're not really going to get any better than that.
Yeah. And you know what it is? I also say this. It's not a...
Oh, no.
What it is that there's a good movie inside this slightly too big movie. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like if they had just chopped it up,
down.
and honestly, like I said, I think it'd be better if they chopped up the second and third.
Mm-hmm.
But if they could, if a ruthless editor could come in and hack like an hour out of the movie, it's better.
It's better. Yeah.
Although I still think putting the two movies together is better because I do think it covers a lot of the same ground.
Yeah.
That could have easily been just covered in both. Like,
Yeah.
It almost feels like they're just telling the same story.
Yeah.
Slightly differently.
Yeah.
But even that being said, it's still an experience. And I will say also in the theater, there were people who were fully into it.
Okay.
Like, I know that there are Avatar fans.
Yeah.
And like there was some, like I could hear there was one person near me who was like, whenever something epic would happen, or like I could hear them clapping, like they're like they were in it.
Oh, okay. So that's kind of...
Yeah. So there's something there for you. And I think there's more like, you know, it's not like it's just a straight up bad movie. Mm-hmm. You know, the acting is good. Mm-hmm. I like the cast in general. I think the one guy, Quarrel, is a really good bad guy. You know, I think there's a lot there.
Okay. Well, I'll have to watch it.
There you go. All right.
Yeah.
We should wrap up.
We should wrap up. Unless we want to talk about the FNAF movie. I didn't watch it.
I didn't watch any of them, actually. Did you watch the first one?
I did watch the first one.
Okay, next time. Okay.
Next time.
Yeah. Before we wrap up, why don't you let people know where can people follow your pageant journey?
You can follow me at _Tyra.R_. That is my public page.
Yep.
And that is probably where I'm going to be posting all of my experiences in Manila. So
That's exciting.
I know. So yeah, so all that's going to be posted there. I am going to be trying to do like those daily updates and whatever, so you can follow my pageant journey. So yeah.
Link down below.
Down
in the description.
Right
there.
There
it is. Yay.
Yay.
If you would like to follow my, well, not a pageant journey, but in general journey, you can find me right here where you're watching this very video, youtube.com/Scott Dion Brown.
Scott Dion Brown.
Oh, there.
Oh, right.
Why am I doing there? That's where you get every episode of this wonderful program. It's where you get the vlogs. I haven't done a vlog in a while, but I have a lot of vlogs filmed.
But I haven't been edited and released.
But coming. But there's a lot of vlogs on there as well. Past vlogs. Music. Hey, she's in some of the videos on the channel.
Yes.
Knowing Me, Knowing You.
Knowing me, knowing you.
And she's behind the camera in the I'm Just Ken video.
Yes. On rollerblades.
That was awesome.
That was really fun.
Yeah.
Trying not to fall on rollerblades with a really expensive camera in
Here's my
hand.
most expensive possession. Please go really fast with it.
And follow me around.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that was awesome. So anyway, yeah, youtube.com/Scott Dion Brown. You can also find me on Instagram at Scott Dion Brown. Boom. Find me on X. I don't post on there that often, but I am there if you are at Scott Dion Brown. Mm-hmm. You can also follow the show, The Sit Down with SDB on TikTok, The Sit Down with SDB on Insta. Sit Down Scott on X. The Sit Down with Scott Dion Brown and Regine Alaina on Spotify. I just spit. Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and other places where podcasts are. And also, I guess we should talk about Saturday, January 17th at 7 p.m. $5 tickets. You can come see the original 1925 silent horror classic, The Phantom of the Opera.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yes, although that song's not going to be in it.
It's not going to be in there.
But it was the inspiration. It was the inspiration for it. Starring the legendary Lon Chaney, horror actor of the Silent Age, as the Phantom. I actually haven't even watched this whole movie.
We watched, 20 minutes of it?
Yeah, it was just the beginning because I wanted to see what it was like.
It was actually pretty good already.
It's pretty... the thing that's cool to think about it is
just have your reading glasses on.
You'll need that. Yes.
You'll need that.
Yes. But it's cool to see, this was a big budget movie of its time. It's like watching, Avatar or Lord of the Rings
100 years
of
from
the
now.
1920s. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like that equivalent. There's tons of actors. There's a big production. Anyways, you can see it on the big screen. 1925, Phantom of the Opera. Saturday, January 17th, right here at the Viceroy Theater here at Glenmore Records Studios. Get your tickets at viceroytheatre.com. And then, just a few weeks later, January 31st, watch Forget Me Not, a special screening featuring a variety of musical performances. It's a screening and pajama party.
Ooh,
It's
pajamas.
going to be so fun. Get pillows and stuff, I guess. Pillow fight, maybe? I don't know if that's...
Are you going to clean that? If it's
Don't break the pillows. Although, honestly, if it happens, I'll sweep it up. It'd be kind of fun.
Could be fun.
In fact, here's the trailer for Forget Me Not. Check it out.
It's obvious you like him.
That one? He's so rude and weird.
Do you see the way he looks at you? It's obvious that he likes you.
She said let go, man.
I don't get what she sees in that guy.
I don't know, I'm scared. I want to be selfish.
Are you ready?
Nope.
Can we still be just friends if I think of you every night and day?
Yes, so see it. Look at that. Don't you want to see the whole film? I sure do. January 31st. I co-directed, first assistant AD and sound technician. Right. Come check it out, January 31st. Everybody who was here today for watching, thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Did you have fun?
Yeah, I had fun. Covered many topics. I was nervous. We were like, what are we going to talk about? Oh, well, it's me and Scott. We will probably be able to run this show for 6 hours straight and not stop talking.
It could keep going.
It could keep going.
But have an amazing time in Manila.
Thank you. I will. I'm excited.
And represent our country.
Yeah.
And bring home
Canada.
Bring home the crown. Yeah. That's right. But everybody, thank you guys so much for being here. We'll see you all next time. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button if you're new. Also, Glenn,
Smash that like.
Smash it.
Smash that like. Smash that subscribe. Follow on every single social media platform.
You know what to do.
You know what to do. It's not your first time.
That's right. Oh, also, GlenmoreRecords.com if you want to rent the studio.
Woo!
Do you want to do a podcast here? Do you want to rent our Cyclorama? We're doing a special Happy New Year special. You can book a 2-hour session in our studio for only $99.
Oh.
What a price.
What a price.
So there you go. GlenmoreRecords.com for that. All right, everybody. Thank you guys for being here. Tyra, I will let you say goodbye. You can grab your mug. And I'll send it to that camera. Thank you guys for being here. We'll see you all next time. And take it away.
Bye-bye.